What's going on, good people? Good Sunday evening to y'all. I don't know who in the world think they feel like, sure, they gonna want to see noise and can no, what I'm doing, but it's getting on my nerves. They got a lot of noise going on out China's way. But what's going on, good people? Dang, I can't even put the what you call it in the chat. Um, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on? I am on my phone, so I'm trying to see how do I do this? Because you can't see anything from the phone. You can't you can't see nothing happening or nothing. Just only me. But anyway, y'all, listen. I want y'all to come up here and keep a sister company for a little while I cook. I don't know who this is. It's so much noise though, y'all. I mean, they're playing their music so freaking loud. It's like I can't hear anything. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk about, the stuff that's the names that are in the title. There's a lot going on in the entertainment industry, y'all. There's a lot going on, and it's really, really unfortunate to be honest with you. It's really unfortunate that all of these different couples are going through some stuff. So, the young people, their favorite one is the BlueFace and the Krishan thing, and Krishan Rock. And like I always say, unless you live under a rock, of Krishan Rock, y'all pretty much know who BlueFace is, and you know who Krishan is, and she's a girl from the Bad Girls Club or whatever you call it. The one that's with the missing tooth in the front. That's in a relationship with a pimp slash gangbanger. And then she had a baby by him, but he had two previous children by his high school sweetheart. And so he's basically just going back between the two of them, playing both of them for a fool. And they allowed it, they allowed it to happen. So it is what it is. I mean, you know, listen, when dealing with a fool, govern yourself accordingly. So when you see somebody that don't know better, that's a whole different thing. Oh, I remember. When you see people that don't know better, that's something altogether different. But when you know, see somebody who might be dumb to a situation, then, you kind of feel sorry for them. But in that particular situation, both of these young ladies know about each other. At one point in time, he was having more than one woman living in the house with him. He had his mom living in the house with him, his sister, and he kicked them out and put his hands on his mom and all this, that, and the other thing. So Now I agree that his mother, now for her to be grown, because he's in his mid to late 20s, so she got to be early 40s at best, early to mid 40s at best. So for her to be grown and to be inserting herself in her son's life in this house, she don't have very much, you know, guidance herself, to be honest with you. It's like she looks like she probably had her kids young, so she probably grew up with her kids. So as opposed to acting like their mother, 9 times out of 10 she acting like their sister or somebody that just live with them or whatever. So, but anyway, um, she constantly inserts herself into her son's business, and she's admitted that basically she does it for clout. She does it for money. She does it for the coin. She does it to stay relevant, to stay in that business, so she can make some loot off of it. And I mean, hey, keep an honest person honest, I guess. So basically, she's feeling that, hey, rather than go for broke, look, I'm gonna get my little coins off this too. So she been jumping in her kids' business, and maybe her son, BlueFace, who is the oldest son, and you know, and in the midst of his relationships. So him and these girls go back and forth. He put his hands on me, you know what I'm saying? He done put his hands on her. So it's nothing for him to be as dysfunctional as they are. They do what they do, and I guess it's all for clout. So if they like it, I love it. But anyway, um, what's up, y'all? Yes, it's pouring off. There's some water in here. I think it's pouring. It's the pot. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, they get along for a minute, and they fight. Then she get back in their business, and they get along, and they fight, and she get back in their business, and they get along, and they fight. But that's their dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And she stays relevant by getting on Twitter and getting in the midst of her sons mess with these two women. And then now Krishan has had her baby. So now she has a little baby that she named after herself, Krishan Jesus Malone Jr. Yeah, he's a junior. And so, you know, she admitted that, basically she did that because he wasn't there, but it don't matter. She want to name her baby whatever she want to name her baby. That's her business. I ain't got a cat or a dog or a rat in that fight. It is what it is. But um, so in the beginning when she had the baby on my birthday. My birthday is September 4th. She had the baby like the third or the fourth, but it was still on my birthday because I'm celebrating all month. Yeah, and you can just hit that cash up. Matter of fact, because I'm still taking gifts all month. But anyway, so yeah, had the, she had the baby in Baltimore, and so he wasn't there for the baby's birth because he was down in Miami with his other child's mother, and he got mad because she didn't invite him to the birth of the baby, which she probably did it maliciously because she was upset because he was downplaying her and talking crazy on the internet. So she went in and had her little boo boo down there in Miami, and I mean in Baltimore, And what happened? He was pissed. But he came up out of his little festivity after they done went back and forth for the last week. Okay, the baby's born the last 10 days. He came up out of his little festivity and went on down there, understand me, to Baltimore to see his newborn baby, which who didn't expect that? Who was mad except for the one that he was parading around down there in Miami? She was pissed because he went to not only go see the baby, but he laid up with Krishan as well because that's what they do. They go back and forth. You go from pillar to post, and that's what you do. So you can't be surprised. You get a hoe is a hoe, a spade is a spade, an arc is an arc. That's how they do. So why would you even be upset about anything? You're not. But she was okay. The girl Jaden, they call her Stewie. Baby, when I tell you, every time I look at that child picture and think of the fact that they call her Stewie, I just crack up. Oh my God, they call her Stewie. They call her Egg with Legs. Um, they call her Mush Mouth or something. It's some other nickname that they have for her. But baby, when I tell you, it's something about that Stewie. Because when I watch Family Guy, Stewie is the character that everybody loves, and I love Stewie. But I think about that little lemon-shaped head, them little bitty legs and arms, and then when you see her, she probably about 4'11" with a big face. You know what I'm saying? I ain't being funny, but she got a big face. You understand me? So that little big face of hers, and you see her little pictures, and she, oh man, I just, when I see that and think about the fact they call that girl Stewie, every time I hear somebody call her Stewie, I just want to just cry. But see, I can laugh at anything pretty much. But that junk is so funny. So anyway, while she was down, and then wait a minute, check this out. She's Mexican, I think. I think she's Mexican, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like she like tries too hard to be hip or whatever. So like when she dances and all this and that and the other, they try to rock, sway and rock, do your little two-step or whatever you. She's so uncoordinated. When I try to tell you, she's so uncoordinated. And then y'all, she got this BBL that ain't BBLing. Her BBL look like a BBP. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the letter P look like. So you know what I mean? It's like the thighs don't match. Their thigh to booty ratio, something ain't quite right about it. And it's not like an apple kind of booty. It's like I said, like a P. It's like a capital P. Not even a lowercase p. It's like a lowercase p got a little bitty bump. But capital P got that big. But matter of fact, maybe it's an upside down. I don't know. Maybe it could be a Q. It could be a P. It could be a B, a lowercase b, backwards. It could be a D, a lowercase. Anyway, anything with a line with a bump on it. It could basically. So anyway, she's shaped like that. Like her booty is like whatever. And like some people like Nicki Minaj, right? So like when you look at her when she tried to do her whatever, you can see where the booty stopped. Like you can see like a line of demarcation. Like it's like it ain't supposed to be like that kind of thing. Like you could tell, like some real black girls with some real booties and hips and thighs. But the hips, it's like the hips go from the side, they go out like a hourglass, kind of like Coca-Cola bottle kind of thing. And then from the back, it go down, and then the thighs and stuff match. But the BBLs, some of them, the hips be straight down, right? And then from the back, the booty be like the letter P or B or Q or D or whichever one you feel comfortable with. Just pick one. Anyway, So her butt looked like that. So she's trying to be cute and swinging and this, that, and the other. She got up and started trying to twerk. And I was like, like, don't do that. Like, just sit down on it. Maybe if you sit down on it for a while, it'll round its way out. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll just maybe your thighs will swell or something like that and make it match. But don't do that. Don't do that twerk, bounce kind of thing. Cause no. Just sit down, boo, and just look cute from the seat. Don't try to get up with it. So anyway, but as long as he was down there and she was twerking all over him in Miami, when they was like down to the Miami, she was down there doing all that. She was cool and she was talking about Krishan, about yeah, they gonna where the baby at? Who watching the baby? Who gonna take care of the baby? Da, 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 da. And B, you ain't this and that. Oh, she was all good. She was all fine and good when he was down there with her talking about this girl and dogging her out and this, that, and the other. Oh, but baby, when he got up off that plane in Baltimore this weekend, when he stepped up off that plane in Baltimore and got on um that social media, baby, when I tell you she got a piss, she went to the highest level of festivity. Like she's like 38 hot. Okay, because now all of a sudden she having a meltdown. Why, boo boo? Why you having a meltdown? Cause he the same hoe he was when he was laying in your bed. He the same hoe. Ain't nothing changed but the address. Ain't nothing changed but the direction in the plane. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And he's still gonna be swinging that thing from Baltimore to LA, or Baltimore to LA, however it's swinging, and she's still gonna be swinging on it like Tarzan on the vine. Ain't nothing gonna change. So anyway, she's over there mad because he up there laid up with Krishan with the new baby on his chest sleeve. He laying up with the new baby on his chest. And when I tell you that little baby is cute, it's like he is so cute. He's little bitty head, little bitty body, little bitty face, little bitty. I mean, he's so cute. And so, but sometimes, when some pictures he look like her, you can tell it's his kid, but some pictures, whatever. Oh my gosh, she 38 hot. She jealous. She mad. Now all of a sudden, well, I already got another man anyway, and all this, that, and the third. But what her women say stuff like that. When they get upset, when they mad and they feel like they the outsider of the woman, yeah, they get upset like that. They pit. Now all of a sudden, they ain't thinking about you anyway. It was that just wasted some time. Oh, I ain't really want you. I was just playing and all this, that. No. You are in. But what's that saying, y'all, about the rabbit and the gun? Somebody know. What's that saying they say with the rabbit and the gun? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, doggone. But all that time, when you was sitting up talking about pay me, what she say, pay me that 100K and I'll give her the abortion and all that. You was talking about he could give you $100,000 for you to cause this girl to lose her baby and all this kind of stuff. But it was cool. That's why I don't have no feelings invested. I don't. I don't have no. You can't feel sorry for people like me because you know what I'm saying. If you can wish woman to woman, if you can wish bad on one female or one woman, I hate saying female. I don't know why I say that. But if you get wish bad on one woman, because of what she's going through, when you yourself have gone through the same type of stuff, but just because you seem to be the one, the head, BIC, so now all of a sudden, it's all about that ain't cool. That ain't right. It's not cool. And it's not right. Right is right. If he ain't no good when he with her, he ain't no good when he with you either. It's the same thing. And for you to think that dude wasn't gonna go after at some point in time to see that baby, you crazy. He was mad. He was just mad. He was in his little fifties At the time, yeah, I said fifis because I hear the kids say that. But he was in his little fifis at the time. He was pissed because she went and had that baby and they begged him to come. Now it was all okay when he was like kicking her to the side and criticizing her, this, that, and the other. And basically the only reason why he was doing that, y'all, is because she took her money. She took her money. She was literally everything that girl was making. I'm talking Krishan. Everything Krishan was making out there doing appearances and performances and all this other stuff, all of the money she was making, she was literally giving it to him. We talking this hundreds of thousands of dollars. She was giving it, like, that makes her the fool though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't love nobody that much. Okay? Nobody. I love me a whole lot more than that. So yeah, I couldn't have done that. But anyway, um when she stopped giving him all her money and decided that she was gonna control her own thing and do her own thing or whatever, he got pissed because he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist, and that's what narcissists do. They want to be in control because it's all about them. He wants to get all the credit for her success. He wants to do this, he wants to do that. And as long as it was going that way, yeah, boom, that's the way it is. Nah, right now, there was no clout for him to get. But now, you know what I'm saying? Now she the hottest thing popping. She going on about her business. She making music. She got people wanting to do collabs with her and all this and the other. So, you know, listen, what is Jaden? Ain't nobody asking Stewie, as they call him, to do anything. Ain't nobody asking her to do so. He has nothing to gain. And that's the way narcissists are. As long as they got something, oh, they'll smile in your face, you the best friend. You know what I'm saying? Because they got something to benefit from it. If he ain't had nothing to benefit from that girl, he wouldn't be bothered with her. Jay don't have anything, and nobody trying to. She oh, let me say this too. Krishan is a fan favorite for whatever reason. Krishan is a fan favorite. Jaden isn't. Jaden's not a fan favorite. People, for whatever, I mean, she got her little group of fans. True enough, she got her little group of fans. And then you have the fans from BlueFace who go whichever the wind blow. So basically, they'll go with BlueFace as long as, or go with Jaden as long as BlueFace is with Jaden. But when he leaves and go back to Krishan, they back in Krishan's lives and in her inbox, DMs, or whatever you want to call it. They all in for her. But that's the way people do. They go wherever the wind blows. It's like anything else. They follow the person that they like, and so Krishan is a fan favorite. So of course, she got the people. She started crying and saying this, that, and the other, and skip him. Hold on, y'all. Get my car. So I'm riding after these I'm sorry. Thank you, y'all. My phone ringing. But anyway, Krishan is a fan favorite, so it's like when she got the people's heart. So the girl, other girl don't carry that kind of clout, so they're gonna obviously go wherever she goes. So now that BlueFace is down to the Baltimore, down to the B more for all those people in the DMV area. He's down there with your girl, down to the Memorial. I'm just making up names. I don't know. The Baltimore people, and I know the way Baltimore people talk. I really do. But anyway, he's down there with Krishan, hanging out with her. And now he's saying that he signed her to his label, which the other girl was signed to the label. Like, he just messy. He messy. He messy. And she messy. And they messy. And they gonna all be messy. And they might as well all just get up in the house together. Because they gonna be, well, I wouldn't say that because I hate But anyway, they might as well get used to it because he ain't gonna change. He said on the social media that he's a hoe, that he's a cheater, and he gonna always be a cheater. Get used to it. What you crying for? Because he ain't never lied to you about it. It's the same stuff he been saying and stealing for the last however many years y'all been involved with him. Ain't nothing going to change. If tell you, what are you doing? He telling you he a cheater and a whore. That's what he is. That's what he is. He a cheater and a whore. And ain't nothing gonna change. It's gonna be that way. It's gonna be that way. So while you looking for him to be anything more, you crazy. You crazy. And it's your fault. Your fault. Accept what call a spade and go with it. Forget about the dumb stuff. Excuse me, y'all. Forget about the dumb stuff. You trying to make him something that he's not. That's what's crazy. That's insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You messing with the same man over and over again, and you expecting for him to change. It's not gonna happen. He told you what he is. He said he's a cheater. And in all honesty, he's young too. He's very young. He's a young man. That's what they do. When they're not ready to settle down, that's what they do. And if he's being honest with you and telling you that he's a cheater and he gonna get his here, there across the globe, don't gonna believe that. Don't be stupid. Believe that. Believe that. So there it is. That's what you go with. So anyway, he's down there with the baby. She don't like she having the toxic stuff down on the internet. She got so pissed that like she disowning her and all this, that, and the other, and it's a big to do. But like I said, I don't understand. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. So. But that's the way that is. And it's not, I knew when she had the baby, when they were going back and forth, that they was going, that's how toxic couples do. They fight. They argue and all this, that, and the third. And then later that night, they be hugging up with each other, kissing each other's behind, and nursing their war wounds after they done went upside each other's head and all that. That's what toxic couples do. You understand? They don't, they don't fight to get an understanding or nothing like that. They fight because they want to make up. But anyway, that's that. So the saga will continue with the BlueFace and the Krishan Rock and Jeanie thing. That saga is gonna continue. It's never gonna end. It's gonna always be what it is. And that's just that. They're gonna have to learn to live with each other and all this, that, and the other. That's what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be. Ain't gonna be no different. And so ain't no use in nobody expecting anything different, anything other than what it is, honey. Because they all crazy and they all young. Everybody, you know, and all of these in the top in the title where I'm talking about all of these relationships, everybody plays the fool. Everybody plays the fool. Everybody. In these all these relationships, everybody plays the fool. Period, point blank. Everybody is not excluded from being hurt, being played, being fooled, being tricked, or anything else. You bound to, if you're in any relationship, you're bound to have an issue, you're bound to have problems, and you're bound to play the fool. It's guaranteed. It's just one of those things called life. So they can say what they want to say, but it's all going down the same drain. So we move on to the situation with, let's go to Jeanie, Mai, and Jeezy. How many people thought that was gonna last anyway? To be honest with you, how many people thought that relationship was gonna last? Because to be honest with you, she never had a good enough excuse for me for what she meant by um she liked her white meat and a dark meat on the side. Remember she said that on the View. She said, "Oh, I love my dark meat. I love my white meat, but I like my dark meat on the side." She said that on the View, and they was like, that was when Tamar was still sitting at the table. So they was like, "Okay, now wait a minute. What do you mean by that? What you mean by that?" She said, "Oh, no, no, no. I'm just saying it ain't no fixing that." So Jeezy claimed that he asked her about it. And she was saying that's not what she was meaning. That she, you know, loves her. She loves them both and all that. It didn't make sense. Her answer did not make sense, but he married her anyway. Okay. Then, not to mention, she was upset because her husband, the love of her life, the white guy, Freddie, would not have a baby with her. But he turned right around and got married and had a baby with the woman that he married. So what she do? She gonna do one better. She gonna go marry a black dude and have her a pretty little admiration baby. Then, to add insult to injury, she had a real nasty, cocky little disposition about herself when her and Jeezy got married. She didn't even include her coworkers. She didn't even invite Lonnie or Giselle, none of them. She didn't invite any of them to her wedding. And this is her so-called dear best friend. Hey, I see somebody in the back. Hold on. How's it coming, y'all? I'm standing. It's my sister. Sister. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Did I get you, boo? Get that off. Did I get you, mama? There we go. It's different
Hey,
when
what's
you on the
going
phone.
on?
Girl, what's happening? Up
Chilling,
here
sitting out
talking.
here chilling on the back patio, just chilling.
Oh, girl, I wish I was out there chilling with you. I wish I was out there chilling with you, but girl, I was talking about this Jeanie my thing. Hold on one second, okay?
Okay.
I'm s- I'm sorry, my phone keep ringing good. Anyway, so I was talking about the different well, I don't know if you saw the title or not. Did you see the title? Tanya,
Yeah, I'm here.
did you see the title?
Yeah, I saw the title. I don't really know what's going on with any of them.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll let you know, but yeah, the title is basically talking about Blueface, the rapper, and Krishan, the girl he had the baby by. It's talking about um Teyana Taylor, Jeezy, um, and it's hot again. I'm sorry, Jeezy, a bunch of black couples right now that's stars that's going through different stuff. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Good. So um, I was talking about the situation with Jeezy and Jeanie getting a divorce. A couple of days ago, he filed for a divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. And so, they've been married about 2 years and they have a little girl together, Monaco. And basically, they're saying that the thing is that um, allegedly they're getting a divorce because um, he caught her cheating with her ex-husband. Now, I don't know if you remember back when The View first came on and Tamar was still on the show at that time. Jeanie, they were talking about what they prefer and all this, that, and the other. And Jeanie was like, I love my white meat, but I like my black meat on the side. And they were like, what you mean by that? And she was like, basically, she preferred white men, but she liked to fool around with black men. That's what the way it sounded, and that's the way everybody took it. So when her and Jeezy got ready to get married, they asked him about that. What do you think about what she said on the show? You know what? He said that he talked to her about it, and she was saying basically that's not what she meant, or whatever. But the bull she was selling, I wasn't buying. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't buying it at all. It's like, you saying this, that, and the third, but baby, it don't make no sense.
Who is
Yeah.
Jean?
Huh?
Who is Jean?
Jeannie Mai from The View, the little Asian girl on The View.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not The View, on the show, not The View. I keep saying The View. I'm sorry, View. On the show with Lonnie Love, Tamar Braxton was on it. The twin Tamara Housley. Um, oh my God, this is not good right now, right? Whatever. I can't think of the name of the show. Nothing. But anyway, the, it's not the talk. It's not the view. It was something. Anyway, it came on Fox
Okay.
TV right after Whitney Williams. But anyway, she did a little Asian one. She used to do fashion makeovers on TLC or some channel like that first, and then she started doing the talk show with the rest of the girls. So anyway, she married Jeezy, the rapper Jeezy.
Yeah, I
I
know
don't
who he
know,
is.
huh?
Yeah, I know who he is. I just didn't know who you was talking about when you
I
said
can't
Jean.
hear you.
You can't hear me?
It
Hello?
sounds like you way far away from the phone.
Oh, because I'm right in front of it. You want me to go out?
She married Jeezy, the rapper. But anyway, so he said whatever she accepted or whatever. But rumor has it that allegedly he caught her cheating with her ex and her ex-husband.
Can you hear me better now?
It still sounds real far away. And it was sounding good at first.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it was
I can
sounding
leave and
good,
come
but
back
now
in if
it's
you want.
I don't know. But I'll check it. It could be something on my end because somebody called. Somebody called, so that it could be that too. But anyway, so yeah, that part. She was married to him, and then they had a little girl together. But when she got married, she didn't invite any of her co-hosts at all. They're all supposed to be the best of friends. She didn't invite Lonnie. She didn't invite any of them. I think they were invited to the baby shower. I think I don't even know if she had them invited to the baby shower either. But I know that she didn't invite none of them to her wedding. So that was a big thing. They kind of were in their feelings about that because they like you a whole nother we supposed to be your girl. No, you supposed to be our girl or whatnot. Hold on, somebody got stage. Hold on.
Is that better? Hello?
Hey, bro.
Can you hear me now?
T,
Can you hear me?
bro.
What the hell going on?
What's going? Now I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell y'all doing?
Don't nobody hear
Talking
me?
about Jeezy and his wife getting a divorce.
Oh, that ain't nothing new.
So can
That's
nobody
what I
hear
said.
me?
Who was surprised by it? Like, who's really surprised by that? Especially after she said what she said on the show. What's the name of that show they was on? That she was
The
on?
the
I can't think of
Talking
the
about the view?
real.
it. It wasn't the View.
It was called the
It was
real.
something like that, but it wasn't the View.
It was
It
called
was
the
the View
real.
was the other one with
Oh
Whoopi
my
with
god.
Whoopi Goldberg, right?
Talking about
They
the
were
view
on
is
it was called the Real.
or the real, or whatever the hell that was.
The Real. Yeah. The Real. He said. So
Hello?
when you remember when she was on the Real and she said that she liked white meat. Love her white meat, but she love her black meat on the side, her dark meat on the side. You remember that?
No. Ah, okay, so she got her soul brother number one.
Right. So, the Real,
No,
yup.
she got her soul brother number one, G. She got her
Can
some
you hear
nigga juice
me?
and now she done with it. Yeah, we can hear
Right.
you.
But
Well,
Sis-Lo
she
must
had her
can't hear
soul
me.
brother number one. The soul brother got
Bro,
the stepping.
bro, you hear me?
What?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, Sis-Lo can't hear me. I done said the real like 10 times. Sis-Lo, you can't hear me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna drop off because I done already came back on
It's like
twice.
it sounds like you far away for some reason. Like I
Bro, do
hear
I sound far
good.
away, bro?
Oh, you sound good now. You
Well,
sound good now.
I ain't done nothing different. But bro can hear me fine. But anyway, I was
It's
saying the
going up
real,
and
but
down. Like put your mouth closer to the phone.
I'm right next to it.
She hot spitting on the mic right now.
She over there to hear some of that ooh wee. That's what
Oh Lord. Well, if you can't
she
hear
may
me too
have
well,
some of
I'm
that
about to drop
ooh
down.
wee.
You know what? Don't be getting all up in your feelings, goddamn it. We can hear your black ass. And I know she just did not drop off. You know what? I was about to say your whole name.
She better not go nowhere already.
I'm gonna kick her ass.
She hung up.
Yeah,
She better
I'm
not go
gonna kick her ass.
She better
I'm
not
gonna
go
kick her
nowhere.
ass. She ought to be ashamed of herself. Nah, everybody been talking. Tired of them bootleg headphones.
She better not get off the phone. She better say, run on up.
She sure did. Get her. Get her. Get her. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Who? She hung up.
Yeah, she hung up.
I'm so mad. She better bring herself back. Maybe she go
What
all
you
the way
said?
and come back in. Maybe she go all the way out and come back in because she was doing good.
I don't know. She said that she got tired of talking. She said the real 10 times. She got mad. Huh?
All right, Charlie. I couldn't hear her. I promise you I could. But I know. Hold on.
I can hear you. You loud and clear. I understand the old bootleg service, trust me. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
You old dusty ass white man. Look at him. He over here half
Hold
naked.
on 1 second, bro. Hold on.
I got you said number 9. With the church's money. Man, I need this is what's the number?
It's on this one at the bottom.
Hold on, sis, we listening. I'm on mute though.
Bro, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, okay, y'all? Because it keep on. There we go. Y'all there?
Yeah, you
There we
must ain't got
go.
on your doggone microphone.
Who, me?
Yeah, or you ain't got on your video camera. You
No,
must ain't got on your video camera.
I'm on my phone. No, I ain't on my camera, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm on my video, I'm on my video
Oh, you
camera
want me to
thing.
come on camera? I'm looking a hot mess. You and my sister
No,
want me to come on?
I said you must not be on no camera. I'm on camera, but I'm out doing delivery thing. So just in case, if you saw us and you was trying to figure out why we didn't respond for the moment, you can see what we do.
Right. Okay,
But no,
yeah,
you
I can
good.
see you. I can see you.
Yeah, we good.
I'm on my Italian bag.
Yeah, what the hell going on? I don't know. You had to put here in the back thing, cause
I need my Italian bag.
her dusty ass and she didn't went off a line with her old dusty ass.
She better come back.
She ought to be ashamed of herself.
Huh?
She ought to be ashamed of herself. Like how she gonna get bad and hanging up talking about you? I know you. Well, you know what? I know you watching this too. Don't make me have Teyana call. Don't make me have Teyana call her ass.
I don't think she's mad. I think she just kind of hollering.
No, I got you. I'm just teasing her. I'm about to say, don't make me have Teyana.
Hollering in my phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to put in some potatoes.
You said some hog mugs and chicken wings.
No, I'm making some what you call these things? I'm about to peel some potatoes. I'm making meatballs, corn on the cob, mashed potatoes, and I already got greens done. I got some greens
Oh,
done already.
you said some chicken. You said some chicken feet and ostrich liver gizzards and.
No, I'm good on that, baby. Not today. We gonna eat pilgrim. We gonna eat pilgrim food today, not slave food.
Hey, how y'all saying in the D-Town? What up, though?
What up, though?
You already
What
know
up,
what.
though?
You
So
already know.
anyway, let me tell you about this thing with Jeezy and Jeanie, right?
Uh-huh.
So allegedly, he had her. Allegedly, he had her followed. I guess he had a detective on the case. That's rumor. I don't know if this is true or not. So that's why I said allegedly. Allegedly, he had a detective on the case. Hey, Pam. Hey, hey, bro, could you do me a favor because I'm peeling potatoes? Can you share this link to get up here from the
Which
just
one?
click and paste it into the comments?
Hold up.
Have my sister do it while you driving.
What the hell I got? What the hell going down? You like
Tell
you
her to
said
click and paste so Pam can come up here and have your
said
girl. But
you
but
said
anyway, so he allegedly he had her followed and found out she was cheating with her ex-husband, the white
probably
guy.
have to,
So
wow, really? You probably have to go into
yeah,
the messenger thing and
he
click
had a she was cheating in the next room, and so that gives a whole nother outlook to once you go black, you don't go back because allegedly she did. She went black
oh
and
wow.
went back. She went back. So
Oh, so she was
I
messing with
hope
the
Jesus gonna use his man card, his brother man card, because he lost his Asian woman to a white dude. You know what
oh wow.
they say if you don't go black, you go back. It's for a reason. So guess what? Maybe Jeezy ain't had a reason. You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't that. That's suspect. I don't give a damn. Cause she gave that man a baby.
Yes,
So,
stepping out. Now her ex is stepping in. Oh yeah. So yeah. Huh?
Sound like some Johnny Taylor shit.
You hear me?
That's a rubber JT. That would have sound. I don't.
Or either her ex over there saying, Jeezy, your wife is cheating on her. Your wife is cheating on. Could y'all did Champagne share it for me? Share the link to this.
We trying to figure out what you mean by that. Hold on, let me turn around.
Okay, you know the link that listen, the link that you clicked on to come up here, that was in our chat. Just cut and paste it and put it down here in my comments.
Oh, okay. Hold on, cause I'm hopefully it don't log me out. But you had to give me a second. You talking about the live comment?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. Hold up, give me a.
And if it click you off, come on back. I want y'all back because we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this
I got
next
you. Hold up. Give me a second, and I'm trying to figure this out. Hold up. Let me see what's going on in the John John.
Cheating in the next room, making plans to see him soon. Talking softly on the telephone.
Okay, so I copied the link. Hold up. Okay, so you said the comments, right? Is
Yeah,
that join the chat? You talking about in the back chat or the regular chat?
and in the live comments, not the back chat.
Oh, hold up. Join the chat. Don't be laughing at me.
I ain't laughing.
I'm talking
I'm
about a view.
grateful. I am
I'm
not.
about to put it in the back chat because that means I'm
She
gonna have to
might
go
be
into
laughing at
YouTube.
me because I'm over here singing all these cheating songs.
Hold on, sister. I had to put it because to try to put it in the regular comments, I had to join the YouTube chat. That's gonna kick me out.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Oh
girl,
Lord.
I ain't got no Apple iPhones,
I
3G
don't either.
phone.
Baby, I'm an Android.
That's what I got.
Android. Whoop, whoop.
Hold up, man. This is retarded. Why I can't? You
But
know what? Are you on your channel?
who me? I'm on StreamYard.
Oh, that's why. Because you're on StreamYard, so basically I would have to go.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same screen you looking at, but I can't. And
Right, I put it in the back chat,
no, it
but
ain't all good. Since you coming up here, bro. You coming up here, normal. Cheating in the next room. You put it in the back chat. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, do that
Hold
because
on.
it's trying to get me to go out.
I'm gonna go on my YouTube channel and put it in the chat. Just give in the chat. Give me a minute. Thanks. You click and paste it. That's good enough. I'll just go on
I had
no,
not cheating.
cheating in the next room.
There ain't no cheating nowhere. It's time. I need to go home and get my little shot. I'm mad as hell right now.
Talking softly. She should have been saying, "Look, y'all." He should have been saying, "Sit yourself down, girl, and talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind."
Jeanie ought to be ashamed of herself. I wonder what she gonna get on the View and say now.
You keep
Or the
telling
real,
me
whatever.
everything's okay, but I
Well,
find
Jeanie
out
about to be. No, Jeanie about to get her car revoked because she was accepted by the community as a whole.
As a whole.
WHOLE, not the garden.
As a whole, bro.
Yeah, as a whole. WHOLE. Not the whole. Not the whole. No, we accepted Jeanie as soul sister number 2 from the Vietnam. You know, we sold brother number 1. They sold sister number 2. But if she did all that, she ought to be ashamed of herself. Jeanie, if you listen to this girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. You gonna go over there and you a nigga juice. You gonna go over there and you a nigga juice baby, then gonna go back to the doggone mayonnaise man.
She done lost her card.
Yeah, her card has been officially revoked from the nigga juice community. Jeanie, you are no longer soul sister number 2.
You no longer black hoe.
That's childish. I didn't call her no hoe. Dog called her a hoe.
That's what it sounded like you said.
I said hoe. I said WHOLE.
Oh, my bad. Oops.
See? You wanted to call her that. Tell the truth, say the devil. It's Sunday. Tell the truth, say the devil.
Never mind.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Because you was waiting for that. You didn't wait for somebody to. Yep, you did. And then I'm the one who took the bait because I had to spell it out. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
She done went from being a black hoe to an Asian hoe all in 2 years. From Asian hoe to a black hoe to an Asian hoe.
That's childish. She can't be. You know what? I'm done. She should. You know what, Jeanie, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, girl. But I know y'all got a beautiful baby. That's all that matters. But the point is that you ain't right. You went back to Jiffy Lube, and girl, you done lost your mind, girl.
She like it like that. He working that back. She don't know how to act.
All right. Well, apparently she knew how to act. Nah, what the white man from town did was apparently he must have more money than she did. He got some tickets.
Girl,
He
I
got
know
some
when he
money.
came to Detroit. I know when he came to Detroit. See, whenever he come to the cities like Detroit and stuff like that, she was with him. When they came to Detroit, they said he couldn't breathe because Jeanie was like, he didn't get no sister meet him. He wasn't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get
you talking about? Yeah, you say you wasn't getting no Sukahana there.
he wasn't gonna get none of that sister meat over.
So he couldn't have none of his none of his bamboo shoots and sesame seeds.
She was like, sis, you better
Oh,
take care of it.
he couldn't have had none of his VFO, that PHO.
They said she was swinging on him like he was a stripper pole.
Oh, that's
He
too
couldn't
bad.
get in. And like she was swinging on that man like he a stripper pole.
Oh, okay, so she loved him a long time.
Yeah, she sang. Well, he say jump. She say, how high? How high?
So basically, he did a Tim Duncan move.
I reckon it be so. But what kind
He did a Tim Duncan. He did a Tim Duncan and was it Cookie Johnson? He did one. No, was it Mike's wife? See, and that nigga followed for how many years? Every day. Every day.
But guess what? What kind of move she did? She did it.
Oh, she did a Colombo.
What move she did?
She did a Colombo. Everybody know Kojak and Colombo was cousins.
I'm just she making Jeezy look bad for making for once she making herself
look bad.
I know that for sure. So now brother man he gonna have to step up his game. In his Instagram, he said, I'm too worried about where I'm going to worry about who ain't coming with me.
That man got too much doggone real estate to be worried about egg food young.
That's probably why she trying to get with it. Hold on, let me see.
It's too late for all that. She hung that. Egg drop soup. Egg food young is gone. She about to hang it up.
No. Did you say egg food young? Don't say that. Hey, sis.
I said egg foo young.
Don't say that. That's no knowledge. And then somebody else said that it was their cultural differences and her meddling mother.
That's still egg foo young. That's still egg foo young and egg drop soup. That was just the egg drop soup.
What you say, bro?
That was just the egg drop soup.
You stop that. You stop that. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that egg hole like that. Don't do that.
That's just the egg one time.
What time? Okay, let me stop.
Who is this over here? Oh snap! Oh, I got the godmother of custard. Yes, sir. Hold on, I got to get off of this thing. I got to come up on here real fast.
So check this out. We're gonna talk about the situation with Teyana Taylor. And
okay, can you hear me?
Huh?
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, Pam.
Hey, can you hear me clear? Can you hear me clear? Because I've been having. Yeah, I've been having microphone difficulties. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. I think it's good.
Okay, good. Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I can hear Bishop. Okay,
don't
go
mind
ahead,
my wretchedness. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to mute.
Well, Team Ratchet is over here. We love ratchetness. Go ahead, baby.
You hear me?
I hear you.
We're gonna make you do what you do.
I hear you, sister. I hear you over here singing.
Girl,
singing.
You over here hear me over here instigating. That's what you hear.
Go ahead. Go for
I
it.
just don't want my brother to lose his black card. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Brothers
which
got a
one?
reputation.
Because I'm just catching up now, so I don't know about everything. I see you got a
I'm talking
whole
about,
lot
I'm
of
talking
people
about
in your damn
Jeezy. I
title.
don't want Jeezy to use his black card. You know how they say once you go black, you never go back.
See, you're
Well,
gonna assume I know
allegedly,
who
she
them people
went
are.
back,
I
and
don't
she
even know
went
who.
way back.
I don't know who Jeezy or Jeanie is. So
Oh
okay.
Lord, she don't know who Jeezy is. Even I know who
I don't
Jeezy
even
is.
know who Teyana, Taylor, and
Jeezy is the
BlueFace.
rapper,
I don't know them people.
and Jeannie Mai was on the real.
I don't even look at the real. I just came over here just because I wanted to hear you sing. So you go ahead and talk. I can't add none to that motherfucking fuck shit. I don't know none of them people. I don't look at TV and I don't know the entertainment people. People get mad at me because I don't know, but I don't know them people.
I wouldn't dare get mad. Ain't nothing to get mad about now.
Because they keep asking me questions about, did you hear this? And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know. And the thing is, I don't even want to go figure out and want to know. I don't care. I just came over here for you. I want to hear what you got to say about them
Well, I'm
bitches.
glad you came.
I
And
want
like
to hear
you
what you got
said,
to say about them bitches.
like you said, if you can't do nothing, if you can't say a word,
No, okay,
just wave your hand.
put
If
finger
you
up.
can't say a word, child, just wave your hand.
So what you talk about them bitches? What they do now? Because I know they done some shit.
So now we talking about what her name? Teyana Taylor and her husband Iman. So people it's been on the internet how was caught out creeping with some little white girl up in the hotel room. And we know Teyana ain't black, and she ain't white, because she's blackity black. She's a sister for real.
Now I do know. Now, is that the lady who was on the runway with the badass outfit? She got a real nice body and she can dance. Is that her and
She
sing?
dance, she sing, she
Okay, I
act.
know about her. And she had a
Yeah,
little baby years ago, and the little baby looked just like her. But I
just
don't know
like
about her husband.
her husband is a basketball player, and she
Okay.
had another daughter also um, by her husband that just turned 2. So,
Okay.
well, I'll be doggone, Lori.
And the only reason why I know about her because she was on the runway because she wears those fantastic outfits because she's got a
Oh my
shape.
God.
You know
And
how
she
I'm
got
always into
more.
bodies. I'm always
She
into
got
looking at that.
body.
She got body. I mean, like
And
I'm
she
like,
got
girl,
body. Yeah,
I'm
she
trying to
got body.
I'm trying to be like her when I grow up. Okay.
Girl, look, I'm overgrown and I'm still trying. You hear me?
It should be in the outfits and everything. So, but I don't even
Yeah,
know anything she sings.
she's
So what the
giving.
motherfucker do? What he do? He must have done something
So yeah,
ratchet.
so anyway, they got pictures of him, and they had their own shows and all this other kind of stuff where they have been on together, doing things about relationships, and and they are one of these groups that supposed to be like basically empowering the whole black love thing or what have
Okay, they're supposed to show us how we supposed to do it in our real life when we just making it from paycheck to paycheck and they millionaires. Okay, I got that part. Okay.
you. Right. So
Go
anyway,
ahead.
when they start coming out with that they were getting a divorce or what have you, people start showing pictures of him coming out of a hotel or in a hotel with some different women or what have you, or woman or whatever, allegedly. So hold on one second, y'all. Give me
Go
one
ahead.
quick second. Just
So
trying to
yeah,
make sure.
I want to get into the entertainment stuff, but it's so much foolery. And then over here in the
Yeah,
DC,
honey,
DMV area,
if you could do beat section, you sure can do entertainment.
I
Hallelujah.
know. That's the part I mean when I say people get mad at me because they're like, bitches, as messy as your motherfucking ass and how you see shit, we want you to come over here and talk about this shit because we know you would put a different perspective on the breakdown. But I gotta figure out where to stick my toes at wherever I want to go. But I like coming over here, and when you have your little show and stuff going on, I like coming over here. I like hearing Bishop.
And the good thing about the entertainment thing is you ain't gotta interact with them every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have constant communication with them.
My bad.
Yeah. So he basically was being a hoe like most of them do, and so he got a caught with a bag coming out of a hotel. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So she gets on social media and says that go easy on him. That's still her best friend, blah blah blah, but they've been separated for a long time. They're not even together. So basically, she said he do what he want to do, and so you ain't gotta come back home because she pretty much don't fit it all on because they're not together. But here's the thing: this is the couple that they were talking about because they had an open relationship. Okay. They had the type of relationship that they were doing threesomes and all this other kind of stuff. So basically, she was doing everything she could to keep his attention. So he wouldn't go and do the things that he was allegedly doing, anyway. So my question is, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the whole point? You're doing all of this to keep your man happy, and he still end up stepping out on you.
With a Becky.
He still end up, you doing all this to keep him happy, and he's still not happy. So what's the point? What's the whole point? Are you willing to go so hard to your man that you will allow another woman or other women in your bedroom doing the pretty things that they were doing? Are you willing to go that hard for him?
Well, she was into it too, so it wasn't like he was getting his own thing. She said she was enjoying a little bit also. No? Wasn't she enjoying a little? Wasn't she joining
exactly.
in?
But we're saying that they were doing it together, but like I said,
right?
It was basically because obviously it was something that he was interested in doing. Mm-hmm. So she's trying to do this to keep her man happy, but it wasn't enough. He's still giving you. He's still cheating. So what's the point? What is the point? Would you give up your the privacy of your marital bed to keep your man happy?
Not when it comes to something like that. If you do something like that, you just need to do it, hit it and quit it, and that's it. Don't try to establish any boundaries and stuff. But these people with all this money and stuff that are celebrities, they're trying to, I don't know, they're just doing way too much. I wouldn't do no shit like that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yep.
Oh, okay, that's you. Okay, because I can hear some bubbling. Okay, so let me look. So yeah, it's not.
I'm moving around in the kitchen. So.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I'm real sensitive now with my mic because I've been going places and my mic has been fucked up. But I see when I'm talking, your bubble's moving. That's funny. Anyway, whatever.
No, that's probably my background. I said I'm moving around, but I can mute. Let me mute while you talk. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, well, it's okay. It's still happening. Let me not look at the camera. I can hear it. Okay. Well, yeah, so I think they entertaining it for themselves also, but then they're just making it a celebrity thing. But I think if you're married to somebody, you should just focus on that. Now, if you're inviting people into the bedroom and stuff with y'all, you need to make sure you make it an agreement where it's a one-time thing, or you can only be with that person when you're with the other person.
Right, that's what it was supposed to be, though.
Right, but now he out here with a Becky on the side and shit. So he obviously has issues. So what she needs to be more concerned about is what kind of diseases and things that he could be bringing to her. That's all I'm saying. She seems like a freak. So he a freak, she a freak, but you know, he just got busted.
That's a little too much. You know what I'm saying?
It's too much. And why we gotta know all that? Because aren't they raising kids? Don't they think their kids are not gonna see this fuck shit on the internet years from now? People don't have no goddamn shame. Why are they spreading who's sleeping with who and who? You know what? Years ago, we ain't had this goddamn kind of problem. The worst thing you would have is somebody found out you was cheating at the church. And then they talk about you at the church. You know how they be talking about you walking in and handing you a pad, and next thing you know, they be like, you know, sister, something ain't doing good. You know her, and then her man coming over. Oh, the pastor sleeping with everybody in the congregation. You know, we ain't had this damn social media shit. I'm so glad. I couldn't take it.
I just ain't never been kind of that's like into all of this extra stuff anyway, you know. But to go as far as to be that exploratory in the bedroom, I'm sorry. You know, I thought backing it up, doggy style or something like that was doing a lot. I still ain't about to do all this other stuff.
You said backing up doggy style. Oh Lord,
I'm gonna have to log back in.
I thought that was enough.
Bishop, I can hear you.
You sure y'all can hear me? Cause y'all low, y'all sound like y'all on a Walkman. You might remember back in the day when you had to speak through the microphone through the headphones, and it sounded like it was like breaker 129. No, I can hear y'all a little bit.
That's what I hear on Sis-Lo, and I know
I'm moving around in the kitchen.
Sound.
It's probably
I know, but
turn my fan
you
down.
might not be able to move around and vlog at the same time.
No, I'm moving around the kitchen. That's probably why I sound like that over my ear.
We're gonna have to get you a moving around kitchen microphone.
Yeah.
I know that's right. She need to get her one of them trucker headphones, girl.
Cause the shit ain't working, baby. Yeah, we're just saying we know you're moving around in the kitchen, but we're gonna get you moving around in the kitchen mic.
I know she ain't getting sensitive and didn't even wish me a happy birthday last Sunday. I'm upset.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I know the devil was a lie. Thank you. I know the devil was a lie. My bad. I was just teasing.
Yeah.
You did say happy birthday, sis. I appreciate you.
I sure did.
Cause you know it's a whole bunch. Cause I had about 900, so I had about over 1,000 other people that didn't say happy birthday, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You still here. Right. You still here.
I'm still here, and you know what? My level of ratchetness is getting up there.
Yeah.
I got to get it. Yeah, I got to get it because I don't know if y'all. You know what? Why am I? Sis, what was y'all talking about?
I just came on because y'all was on here because I got an appointment to color at 9 o'clock, so I'm already late. But I just came on here because I wanted to do team support. I shared.
I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong. I seen you early. Also, you was on our sister Deanna's thing too when she was talking about Mr. Man with the cooch pouch and the moose knuckles and.
Oh, that was a hot goddamn mess, wasn't it?
That our sister, she just said, she literally shut the live down.
He gonna come in here talking about something. Well, spark up a Zoom, spark up a Zoom. I'm like, nigga, you ain't got that shit. And then we already knew the numbers didn't match. Talking about some damn bitch in the goddamn bathtub, 32 years old. Now
uh.
I ain't no fan of goddamn VS or nothing like that. I don't fuck with her. She don't fuck with me. But I already know the bitch ain't had no child at 10 years old. Like I know, ma'am. No. I believe in a lot of shit, but I don't believe in no goddamn her having a child at 10. So I already knew that was some fuck shit. Didn't you? Or
What in the world? You know what? That is something always wrong. Why Sis-Lo? Oh, she on my nerve.
see,
That
now we can
phone
hear
get
each
on my
other
nerve.
clearly. What? Okay, what do we have to get Sis-Lo? Because I'm telling you, this is why I got actually have another video I got to be on because I'm over there. They holding it for
Uh-oh.
me. But this sound is, it sound is fuck. We need to work on it. I don't
Yeah,
like
it
it.
sounds like I'm up here trying to figure out how to get it on the speakerphone, and I can't even get on the speakerphone, man.
I know, but I love her commentary and I love her singing, but the shit it sound like it's being like in doing a trash dumpster roll or something. I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm real sensitive to noises and that it kind of makes me irritable. And I
I
feel
got
like
you.
it takes me a place that I'll need to go. Well, I'm gonna go before she come back and then when you tell her I'll be back after my show if y'all are still on, okay? I
Well,
don't
yes,
want to
ma'am. You
be
know. Oh, so you
I
about to
don't want to
live
be
on
rude.
too? You about to go live too?
I'm a guest on somebody else's live. I'm supposed to be there
Okay,
at 9 o'clock. But I came
You-
over here because I saw her live. Because she get more respect than the other person. But yeah.
Oh no, it's all good. I got it. I don't know. Sue's gonna probably end up getting back on. I ain't
Okay.
trying to.
All right.
You know how
Well,
we do it. It's
I
all
know
number
you know
love.
how we work it. But we're gonna work to figuring out what the hell we got to get for her daggone sound and shit. That's all. I'm gonna
I
try to
know
figure that
that's
shit
right.
out. And I
Had to
love
have
her to
some.
death, and she loved talking, but this shit, I can't. All right, I'll talk to you later, Brisha.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am. We'll do.
Kristen, how you
Uh,
doing, Hutch? Yeah, that's
hi.
Hutch there. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. I got a coloring appointment.
Yes, ma'am. Handle your business. You know how we. You know where we at. We in the backdrop there.
All right, baby. Love you, baby. All
Love
right.
you too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, I'm on here holding down for my sister Sis-Lo. Sis-Lo, trash can and the talk. Yeah, I'm on here. Sis, I know you up on, girl. You better get back up on your stream yard, girl. Got me up on here holding down your doggone channel, girl. Yeah, girl. We all know. I forgot what you was talking about, but I know she was talking about old Mr. Jeezy and old dusty ass Jeanie Ma. Oh, there she go. Praise the Lord. There she go. I don't hear it though, but there she go. Where you at, sis? Hey, chugga, chugga, chugga.
What happened to Pam? Hey, Shells, how are you, sugar?
She
Pam
went, yeah,
fell off. Why she leave me?
huh?
I said Pam fell off. Why she leave me?
Oh, well, she said she had a little coloring appointment. Hey, chugga, chugga, chugga. I'm sorry, this is
Oh,
my girl.
okay.
Look at my girl. Look at it. Look at it.
But I was I'm sorry, I got messed up something. Hey, sis, what is going on?
Look. Both of them. Just look at it.
Oh, you got the babies,
Badass one and badass two. Gamma
the
one and
bosses.
badass number four.
Those are the bosses.
Yeah, on get balls.
Those are the bosses. But anyway, let me say back to what I was saying with
Yeah,
the
this my
about
chugga
Teyana
chug.
Taylor.
That's
Back to
that's my
Teyana
fat boy.
Taylor.
That's my fat boy. My chugga chunks.
Oh, okay. You said you had a
Yeah.
little break, so you wanted to say hello. Well, thank you for saying hello, sugar. I
Ah,
appreciate you for coming in. You know, I love when you come through and see me. I feel so special.
you know
I
how it is.
feel so special when you come through. Ooh,
Oh yeah,
ooh.
then my grandbabies, Miss Hutchinson. Yeah, that's my number two and my number three. What's up, fat boy? Night night. High five. There you go. Yeah, him been sick. You know what? Where is my sister? You know what? I'm so tired of my sister always getting high five, fat fat. High five. Good job. Yeah, girl. What in the world is going? You know what? Sis-Lo. What's up? Nah, I see. Night night. Hey, what you got in your mouth? What you put in your mouth, girl? What you doing? I got to watch you too. Yeah, grandkids they eat it. Especially this little fat joke. Yeah, what in the world? Y'all know what? Why Sis-Lo done left me on this thing again? I'm so tired of myself. You know, we gotta get her. Making me want to send her a laptop. Girl, you better be glad I ain't no speakerphone. Make me want to send you a laptop. Huh? You can't roll the car on the carpet, buddy. Okay. Night night. There you go. Get your car. No, get your car. I don't do police. Get your car. Oh, now
Every
somebody, you done
time
got used to closing up the door. What are you doing? Grandchildren. No, you can't have that. Leave that alone. That's not nothing to drink. What you doing?
every time I go to touch this phone, I end up hitting something I ain't supposed to hit and mute
I was
myself or
talking,
put
but you
myself
keep
on
going in and out.
screen.
What is going on, girl? What you girl? What you got, girl? What you got over there? You got one of them Fed phone and federales?
Did you hear what I said? I said every
What?
time I touch the phone, the screen, I push something I should and push myself off the screen. I'm using my phone, not my laptop.
Gotcha. It's all good. You already know how it is. They got my
Right.
grandbabies.
Right.
They just all over in every and anything. Look at them.
That's why mine gone home. Hallelujah.
I'm in every and anything.
Yeah,
You
that's
should
exactly
understand
why
that. I'm gonna get
mine.
because your grandbabies, yeah. All right, see you later, fat fat. All right, chunka
My
chunk.
grandson got
Love
mad.
you.
My grandson got mad last night because he
Huh?
had ate his food. I fixed their food, and so I get ready to sit down and eat. He done eating by the time I sit down. So he's mad because he told me to stop eating and put him to sleep.
Oh wow. So
I
your
said,
grandbaby told
no.
you to stop eating so you could put him to sleep.
He sure did. He said, you ate enough already. I said, boy, you leave me alone. And then he's like, that's why I'm weaving. That's why I'm weaving.
He
That's
said
why
that's why
I'm
he weaving
weaving.
instead of leaving. So nephew
Yep,
said
that's why I'm
he said he
weaving.
weaving instead of leaving.
Right. He gonna leave now because he mad because I won't stop eating my food to put him
So
to sleep.
so you didn't stop eating your food to put him to sleep, so he mad and then left.
That's why
Only
I'm weaving.
grandkid.
Like, yeah, weaving.
That part.
Weaving. Weaving, bro.
That part. You know what? Our sister really dipped out on this. She really don't care. I'm upset at her.
He said, you don't love me.
I'm trying to
You
figure out
don't
why here.
love me.
I'm trying to figure out why I can't get the speaker sound. I'm a little
It's
upset.
like you're gonna have to go out and go back in some kind of way.
No, I
It's
should
like
be.
it disconnected from the car. I don't know how.
Hold on, sis. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna come right back in.
All right, this gravy, oh my gosh, it's good. So anyway, y'all, let me get back to the story real fast. So Teyana Taylor and her husband allegedly has been broken up for some time now. And she wanted to make it public because, she didn't want people coming out hard on him because he was out with other women. He's been seen out, what have you, with other women. So she called herself trying to make it known to lighten the blow for him. But to be honest with you, don't nobody really care because it is what it is. To be honest with you, I mean, that's not going to change a person's opinion of him one way or the other. That's how that goes, unfortunately. But it doesn't say much for all of these young, beautiful black couples that got together and these marriages. I think they've been married for like 7 years, but they've been together for 10, and they have two beautiful babies together. And she said that they're co-parenting and all this, that, and the other, and that's cool. But it's like, how do the kids go from seeing mommy and daddy every day to like seeing daddy whenever he decides to come around or can't come around or however it goes with them? That's a difficult thing to do, especially on smaller kids, because they don't really, Jeanie might understand because Jeanie is from another planet. That little girl so long. But oh wait a minute, hold on, somebody, where did that come from? Somebody done bless my cash app, and I wanna say thank you. I wanna say, ooh, somebody, ooh, wee. Okay, where that come from? Uh-oh, somebody done sent me some money instead of blessing or what? Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh wow, that was just a thank you. Well, you're welcome, sis. Okay, I love that. Oh God, God. No, don't go. Don't, please, don't go. Don't go. I'm begging you to stay. Cause if you leave, at least in my lifetime, I had one thing come true. I was blessed that you came and dropped a comment or two. But please don't go. Don't go. Oh. Okay. That was for Miss Shirley Hutchinson. Forgive my lips. But yeah, I just wanted to say that it's hard on the children when the families break up like that. But, at the same time, you got to do what is best, for your family, and what is more feasible for you all. I would hate to see them together fighting and all this and that. But the only question that I have is, was it worth it doing all the threesomes and the foursomes and the little stuff like that to keep him happy and to keep him satisfied when it turned out that it still wasn't enough? We don't know why they broke up, and we don't know if cheating was in the game. She said it wasn't, but we all know she's not gonna put all of her business out there. You know what I'm saying? So I just wonder, what it really came down to. And so yeah, that part, we I guess we wait and see what goes, on from there. Now the other thing is, let's go to the Remy Ma Papoose. Now, I love them as a couple. I love what they did in this black love thing and all this and the other. I mean, they really put the black love label out there, to be honest with you. That's when you first start hearing people use black love as a thing. When Remy got out and her and Pap got together and all this, that, and the other. And now we know that when Remy first came home, she was just Remy. You understand me? She didn't have nothing out there or what have you. But once she got home, and then I like Pat held her down the whole time. Shucks, the whole time, God almighty, that she was locked up those whole 7 years. This man stayed faithful to her. He stayed faithful to her. He kept things going, this, that, and the other. He writes all of her raps. He was doing all that, holding her kids down and his kids and all this, that, and the other. And he married her, from my understanding, while she was locked up. But he stayed faithful to her. When they got out, the only thing he asked, she wanted a wedding, he wanted a kid. So she finally gave him the kid, the little golden child, little Remy. And my God, when it looked like that child, that girl spit that little girl out. Oh, she looked just like her mom. So he was happy because he got his kid, you know what I'm saying? Even though he wanted more, but he was content with the one. So after that, she got with Fat Joe, Do the Rock Away, and lean back, and all that, and next thing you know, boom, they start blowing up. And she started, Fat Joe started taking her everywhere. Then she started blowing up, literally, because she started gaining weight and all that. But after she had that baby, she got down to skinny mini size, and she was this, that, and the other. Oh my gosh, she was doing all types of modeling and all this other kind of stuff. And she really started, her brand grew. So now Pap is an executive with this hip hop brand. He's a big executive. So he doing his own thing. So he's not living off her rep. He's always had a reputation of his own, but now he out there. Well, she kind of fell back a little bit with the Fat Joe, and she's doing her Chrome 23, which is her battle rap thing. So a few months ago, her and one of her battle rappers had been rumored to have been with his big hooky self to be messing around. The way it got out there was they were at one of their battle rap events. Him and Pap had some words, and Pap stepped off into that. Okay. Pap stepped off into Homeboy, and next thing you know, he gave him a little two-piece, chop chop, to the left, to the right, bam, knocked him out cold. See, here we go.
My bag, if y'all didn't hear me talking the whole time, that ought to be shaming my damn self. No, I wasn't all the way muted the whole time, man. Yellow. But no, I was just waiting, for Sis to come on back. So even if I was muted, I'll repeat it one more time. We was talking about old brother Pap putting down a two-piece behind his old lady Remy. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know what's what. Don't know what. I don't know. Your sister over here talking about it, but you know how her phone and all that old extra nigga shit doing. So sometimes some things happen just because. So we gonna wait and we gonna have some patience. Y'all know what it is. It's Sunday. Half y'all ain't doing damn thing anyway. Same saying y'all niggas was committing last Monday through Saturday. You did it today
Every time,
too.
like I saw something in the back chat, and I was trying to click to see what it was. Every time I touched this screen, it booted me off the thing. But I apologize.
No, sis, I've been holding it down. You know how we do.
Yeah, hold it on down, bro. Hold it on down. Hold it on down, bro. Hold it on down. Okay.
They don't know nothing about that. Now that's an old school one. That is a serious old school one. Shoot, that's one of them good hip slapping, soul racing. That it's gonna be some bucking going on. Even if you don't know how to buck, you're gonna be bucking that day.
Listen, you know the guy that was preaching the other day, they showed the clip. He said bucking, and they thought he said ucking.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
so
bucking.
He went viral because everybody thought he said F you fucking,
Yeah,
but he
was bucking.
He said bucking. And that joke went viral for the wrong reason. That's all right.
Yeah, when you get the bucking though, boy, it's going down. I mean, you got to let loose. You can't control it. Ain't no controlling that. You get the bucket, yeah, ain't no controlling. It's going down. Yeah, you gonna be bucking whether you tugging, whether you done caught the whole toast of the ghost. I don't give a damn what you doing. You gonna get the bucket, it's going down. You gonna holler, you gonna scream, you gonna run, you gonna do something. You gonna do the flash dance maniac. You gonna do something.
Stop playing. You said flash dance.
But some of the mothers though, you might hear hot ta, she might pass out. Bam. Mother gonna do that, she gonna fall forward. But then you might hit the old deacon, he gonna hit that one knee. And if he over there snotting too much, that's because he done got caught up and he don't want
somebody else gonna do Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he don't want his wife to know about the sneaky link that he done got caught up with down at the crab house. Right? But then hold up, but then this is the good one. Now, if the choir director get to twirling, that means he trying to hide his business, whether it was with Lil Earl or with Lil Renee.
Okay, stop. You gonna take us off the subject.
He twirling because he don't want to get caught up because he want to make sure that the other one. He want to make sure that the other one to let them know that he's saved and let the other one know that he might have got touched, but the one that knows that he may have got touched. The one that he might have got touched is that he want the one to think that he got touched was the fact of forgiving for all the sinful, lustful nigga shit he did Monday through Saturday with Lil Lamont, even though he liked Lil Renee.
Lord, I hear.
My bad, am I talking too much?
Huh?
My bad, am I talking too much? Am I telling all the business?
You telling it all, bro. I'm trying to stop. So, but look, listen, Lord, let me tell you this while I'm mashing these potatoes down.
I got you.
So, I don't know if you heard me when I said that Kid the block captain. That's the dude's name that Remy that's on her squad.
Okay. Gotcha.
Kid, the block captain or whatever. So he's a battle rapper that's on Remy's squad. So it's been alleged that this is the dude that Remy was creeping with on Papoose.
Ooh, girl.
And right, because they said that it's rumored that Pap is having ED. So Remy,
Remy was creeping with her battle
I said kid the block captain. His ain't Easy. I'm sorry. Easy the block captain allegedly was holding it down for Pap. And
He
Pap
sure was holding it down, Pap.
He was holding it down for Pap, and Pap didn't like that. And Pap gave him a two piece and knocked the brother out cold.
Well, I was
gave him a whole 2-piece. You hear me? Knocked that joker out. Oh, like he was seeing Tweety. He was seeing Tweety, Sylvester Tweety, all the games. Garfield, Birds, Woody Woodpecker, all of them was floating around his head. He kind of sheep. So anyway, ever since then, they're saying that. I've been kind of trying to keep up on it. So what I saw Remy's and Pap's pages. I've been going on their pages, and unfortunately, both of their social medias pretty much scrubbed of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's like I think she got one video of him, and I think he got one picture of video from her.
You know what, sis? To me, and that's just being honest, and I'm not taking up for Pap like that, and I'm not taking up for Remy like that, because I love them both. Real talk, because I like both of their styles, because Pap didn't represent on some real that I've heard, like, okay, this is an authentic gentleman right here. And the things like you say he did, and then the things that sis from a different miss then held down and did what she did. She never folded. It's not about representing or being what you are, but if you are solid to what you are and you true to it, some things you're gonna go through. She didn't go through an unnecessary because she thought she never could have one, but she ended up having one.
But see,
the thing is,
a lot of people miss with her because, like, people say, he held her down.
So that's a long time, man, to literally be with an individual. I'm just saying, I mean, to be with an individual, and I'm not saying that the man didn't do what he may have did, or I don't know if he did do anything, but if that man, like, this is real talk, if that man literally stayed 100% or 1,000% faithful to this woman and did not touch not one other woman in a 7-year period. We're talking about 365 damn days. We're talking about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 30 plus days in a month. No, man, let me tell you. That brother is a solid. That brother deserves, and he deserves every single. Even if he said, "I'm satisfied with one," even though I may have wanted more, but I'm not going to risk my wife's life to have more.
As a
you can't, sis. And if she betrayed that, remember that day, sis. That's kind of cold, man. That's not cool.
That's what everybody's tripping on, bro. Because they like,
I would tell her too, and that's out of respect. I'm not bashing her or nothing. Cause like I said, I like Remy. Rem is one of the handful that would be considered queens in the music game as far as the hip hop or the streets go. I mean, in 50 years that year, she is one of the out of all the sisters, she is one of the only handful that when you hear that name, you know that's solid. Like and for her to do that and go that route, yeah, that's suspect because it's like, damn, sis, that's some snake shit. Excuse my friend. That's snake. That's why would you do that? And I mean, this is somebody. I mean, you like, come on, man, like, or what? I mean, okay, or was it? I don't know. It had to be a thrill. It had to be something because you and your husband is street certified. Y'all certified street legends even before the rap game. So it's like, if you can't use that as no scapegoat and saying, well, I was trying to get accolades on that level. So what is it? I mean, was it a spare of the moment? Because that's not even an excuse. Because even then, you should have thought if she did, wrong is wrong. She committed adultery. She going to pay for that. Period.
Right. That's what
If
I'm saying.
if he did, he's wrong. It's the same thing.
No,
Separated or not.
she stepped out on him because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't do that.
because he couldn't function.
You can't
But
do that though.
he held her down, bro. He held her down.
Yeah, he did.
7 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. If anything, that man is hurt. That's why he slept over him. If anything, that's why in the sleeping in the knock you out 2-piece part, to me,
Here, Deshaun.
yeah, one the real talk, but the part that was really that I would do the same thing. The only reason he didn't really kill that boy is because of the fact that he has too much to lose.
Nah, because people pulled him up of him.
Well,
They
that
say
too, though, since I mean,
he tried to step the path. Get my tell him the green's not.
okay, so if he tried to step the pap, yeah, well, yeah. Other than that, yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to sleep you.
Yeah,
I don't want to kill you like that, but
he tried to step the path, and they said he got out there with some arguing and what have you. But from my understanding, Remy was telling Pap to fall back. Not her.
yeah,
I mean, not the dude.
yeah. See, that's King Ambition.
He's just my artist. No, but this dude, for him to step to you like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Pap did it right, sis. He didn't do nothing wrong. It's just the fact that Rem's wrong for that. If she's telling her husband to step back, fall back, right then and there, he should have just calmed down and just walked away and didn't say nothing.
She told her man, fall back, and got mad. Talking about this is my artist, because he right now he's supposedly like one of the hottest battle rappers out there, and that's what she's doing now.
But I understand that. But if you've been fucking your hottest artist right now, excuse my French, sorry.
Boom. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. If you've been banging this man out or letting this man, I don't give a damn if he's been munching on you or got back shots. I don't care what he's doing. The point is that you should not. You can't expect. That's not a business thing. Like, oh, well, that's just part. No.
What do you say?
Do that.
What do you say?
She knows that. Remy been had her big girl draws on. She know that. She know the rules to the game. She understands that. And for her to violate that, yeah, she has to deal with that. And what's going to hurt her more is the fact that those that actually respect and love her is going to look at her completely and totally different, as though like, okay, yeah, we love you, but the respect, that's gone, because you like really damn, you making all the sisters look bad, even the sisters that don't get down like that. Like, damn, so you mean to tell me is that all hope is gone if I gotta go hold it down, and I know I got a solid man, but he gonna bring up, well, shit, I don't know, can I trust you? Well, shit, look what Remy Ma did to Pat. You know,
she played him
all these years.
She played him lame. So anyway, they're saying that they broke up. When I looked up on their page, all you see is him working or pictures with his baby. All you see with her posting is pictures with her kid. Neither one of them posted any videos or any pictures with them together. And a lot of people calling her like fraud, because they like, dang, girl, this man held you down while you was in prison. Wasn't nobody coming to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody, not even the squad. And everybody know you the first lady of Terror Squad. Everybody know you the first lady of TX.
Because you know Joe ain't, and Joe looked out for financially or what have you, and that's his godchild and whatnot. But but nobody was there like Pat was.
Nobody
Pat
went
was
did her
there.
visitations, didn't keep her, you know, keep her commissary straight. Nobody
Right.
but him. Yeah, she foul as hell, child or not. You know better than that. You can't put that as a well, you know, I gave this man and nah. That's not no excuse. I'm not gonna bash her because of the fact that you earn that respect, but I'm not getting bashed, but you wrong. Wrong is wrong. Even those that we love and have respect for and may admire or just respect out of just what they're for their artists or their career. No, wrong is wrong. And you just
Exactly.
cannot do that. You just cannot. You can't sit around here and tell you want. Well, it won't come out, girl. What do you think is gonna happen? The bigger you are today, the bigger devils, bigger levels means bigger devils.
Bigger
So
level. You hear me?
you know if you're not no lightweight small level lady.
Right.
So for you to be because and this is your and he's the hottest battle rapper coming out. And you didn't let this man get, you know, you let this man deflower you a time or two. Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that that's going to be on his S on his chest?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he ran up on Pap. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't knowing. I done banged
Right.
your wife out, nigga.
Right. Cause he
See
ain't
what I'm
had
saying?
no business walking up on your man like that, you know?
Yeah, that ain't cool, bro. That ain't no good business decision at all. She knew better. She crazy. Yeah, she violated. Damn, Pat. I mean, Remy, you girl. Damn, girl. We got to put you on the
Yeah.
hood table. Baby. We got to put you on the hood table. Leather wig list too, girl.
You hear me? And we gotta put on trash talk.
Bet you got to put her. Got to put the can on the top on her on that. We ain't
We
got
gotta
time
put
for
on trash talk.
that. As
She
my
wanna
family said,
trash
when
talk.
as my family the D-town say, what up, though?
Right.
Gotta put that can on top of her. That's real talk. Cause she know better than that. Like, girl, you didn't screwed up your bag. Technically, you
Right.
really didn't screwed your bag up. Because actually, if your dude is if that dude is trying to be a battle rapper and other rappers and found out about that's why you got two
Oh,
piece
wait
by
a minute.
Pat.
I'ma pull up. I can't do it on my phone, but go on gosh almighty. I can't stand this person,
Who?
but Tasha
Oh,
K. Tasha K.
oh Lord, you talking about TV?
No. YouTube. Tasha K got a video up of
TV.
listen. Tasha K got a video up of this cat battle rapping against the Easy the Block Captain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Remy back here looking dumb. Cause he read, oh my God. He read her woman. Now he said, you let this nigga, he said, Pap held down. Pap held me for 6 years. He held down. He had your back. He was faithful to you. He was going on and on and on. He said, and you let this nigga run up in you? After that nigga held you down, you stop. I mean, but he was doing it, but he was rapping. He was weak. Oh my God. She couldn't do nothing but stand back here and look dumb. Like she was looking real dumb. And you know why?
Dumb look. I know that look.
She was back there looking like she could have swallowed that mic, dude.
Oh, she's ready. She gonna go to call the crowd.
Oh my God, bro, he went clean off. He was like, you let this no good weak nigga.
That's too bad.
Oh, well, only your husband should have went.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, that's why you got
nobody else, no other man should have ever touched. And then he laid him on the floor. Oh my God, you gotta see it. Go on Tasha K page.
I sure am.
Tasha K Unwind. And it was
I
like, I think it was
sure
the
am, bro.
last video. I think it was the last video she posted. It's the Get Back. Oh my God, brothers, vicious. It's vicious.
That's too
It's
bad,
vicious.
man.
It's vicious. He read that Joker. Like he read Remy was right there because you know it's her squad.
Right.
But he Easy the Block Captain is like one of her main. Oh my
You
God.
ain't talking about the Wildin' Out by Nick Cannon, is you?
No, not Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla don't like this cat either. Hitman
I
Holla don't
know
like this cat either. Not him. Easy the Block Captain. He kind of reminds you of an off-brand pep. He just don't got that swagger.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna look
He
it
got
up.
a
You said
heck of
Tasha
a hook
K.
hand. He got a
That's too
terrible
bad.
hook hand.
That's too bad though. I'm just saying though. So that's damn. And I really was digging them. You know, I was really digging them as a couple because like that. I'm like, okay, I can relate to Lil Homie. You know what I'm talking about? Well, Lil Homie could probably relate to. You know what I'm talking about? And sis, you know, that's I can definitely relate. I got friends I can relate to sis because I got good friendships and close with people that's been through that level of what Remy been through. You know, and they good ass people. Never crossed that line with them. Never have. Never will. So it's like, they family, they ain't like family, That's my sister, that's my sister. That's my brother, that's my brother. That's my homie, that's my homie. That ain't no, I don't give a damn because I'm a man. Most men, yeah, if you give a man the chance to sleep, yeah, they gonna sleep with you regardless of. No, it don't work like that with me. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised that once somebody your family, that's your family, and you don't violate your family. You love your
Right,
family, and that's it. You love your family. So even if they're not blood related, blood makes you related. That's what folks need to recognize.
right.
That's my sister. That's my cousin. How low is your sister, your cousin, or your brothers, and all that? That's your. I know that I'm not going against. I don't go against my own family. None of that. I love them unconditionally. Even the one that is that's an ancestor. The point is that I may not see eye to eye with them, but I will never raise my hand to them and never speak down on or plot against them or allow someone to or join in with someone or anything else against my family, regardless of how much they may piss me off. And one thing that I would never, ever, ever, ever do is I would never betray. That's like I'm just hypothetically speaking. I could never betray my wife on no shit like that.
I promise you.
Not
And I don't
nothing
think
like
your
that.
wife would
I don't
betray you.
care.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. I could
I'm
always, he loved that girl so much that he probably done did it. Especially if he wanted a baby bad enough to do whatever he had to do to get that baby.
That man did some things that a lot of people that man basically probably did some things that don't have no statutes of limitations to.
Right. So
When it
this is
comes
what
to
I'm
behind that
saying. Now
woman.
in order to get in vitro,
Oh yeah, you gotta have some bread. You need that bread besides the insurance. You need some money.
not only that, but you got to get samples. And you know
And
how you pretty much go about getting your samples.
yeah, that's each time.
Right.
That's each time that your shit failed. And I think she had a few. I think she had a couple, 2 or 3 failures. I do believe, didn't she?
Exactly. Well, so that means that he had to do what he had to do
Exactly.
to get the specimens.
Exactly.
So check this out. If he would do what he had to do to get the specimens to make a baby, don't you think he would have did what he had to do to please you if that was an issue?
Exactly, because it sure ain't like he couldn't have. He ain't like that. He ain't had enough money or not famous enough to have somebody else that
Exactly.
was
He could have got them
for
all. If that was the fact, he could have got the blue pill, a pump, an
you.
extension,
He didn't even have to do all
prosthetic, anything.
You got some professionals
Because
out here that would have gladly went right to the clinic, right with him, and looked her right in their eye while they doing their job, and then there you go, them the babies you want, there you go, and walked off. She ain't knowing. She apparently she forgot that. This is real life. It's like that in real life.
but
Don't ask me how I know. Just know.
that's just foul.
So
It's just
just know.
foul.
Just know that it's like that in real life. That there is, sis, I'm trying to tell you, male or female, shit. And I ain't talking about those that's bi or straight, none of that. It's just folks are just that. You already know the scripture then came already true. People are they hypersexual, like they over it. It's just is debauchery. It's whatever. Like you want to run the numbers up on social media. It's the same way on the levels with that. I don't believe that would be something that man and that woman will be saying, well, let's do this so we can run numbers up. Yeah, that man hurt as hell. I'm sure we'll go watch it, but I know he hurt. I would be
Yeah.
devastated. I would be devastated, especially everybody you be like, because like you say, with that intravenous, like that IV,
Right,
yes,
right, right.
that's not cheap, man. I mean, hey,
Not
I
only
got
is it not cheap, but
you can tell
the
a woman can tear her body
process,
up like
the
that.
process is difficult. And then she didn't have to lift her finger where that baby is concerned.
On no level. Sis, that
Oh
woman
no,
that had
level.
all she had to do was just sit
Getting
back.
up through the night,
Sis, all she had to do was just kick her feet
bottle
up. That
feeding,
woman was getting
everything. He was there
foot
because he
massages,
wanted that baby.
belly massages. She was getting foot massages. She got all that. Professional
All
masseuse
that.
and everything.
Anything she wanted.
Just like
And guess
Wagyu.
what?
Just like
And
Wagyu.
guess what? When she was still on papers, he went everywhere she went to make sure she didn't get in no trouble.
Damn right.
To make sure
For sure.
anything, one of the reasons why I think he pulled her off of Love and Hip Hop is because he didn't want her getting into no fights with nobody.
Right, because she was gonna
He didn't
spaz
want her
out.
violating her. She couldn't stay out for so long because she was still on house arrest. He stayed with her to make sure she got back home on time.
Yeah, that's cold, man. Damn, and I like Rim. Rim was a beast, but man, that's some cold shit, man. I like that's some cold. That's cold. That's cold hearted.
Listen, everything
That's
that she
cold
wanted.
hearted.
Hey, sugar. Hey, hit the link and come on up here with us. Everything
That was
that
cold hearted.
she wanted while she was pregnant and craving or whatever, he went
That
and
was cold.
got.
That's cold
He
though.
did
So
everything she wanted. He was right there for her. He supported her dream, everything.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Unless
cold.
he
That's
slapped in the face to sleep with the help. Period. Oh, that's what that dude said in the rap. I'ma play it, y'all. I'ma play it.
I know. I'm gonna watch it. Everybody need
You
to
see
see it and turn
that?
it for their own.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it for the crowd. Hold on, y'all. Hello.
Me.
Okay, here we go. He's downstairs. You just wait. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I got people coming in, picking up the plate. As you know, whenever I cook, I got a couple of people that buy dinners for me from me. So here, there you go. Hold it from the bottom. Hold it from the bottom.
Sis, you ain't got to explain a damn thing. You getting your grind and hustle on. Everybody on the media don't need to know what you doing. You good. You ain't got to
Oh,
explain
I ain't worried about
nothing.
it in
All you
number
got to
for
do is
you.
just say pause for the cause. That's all.
I
Matter of
got
fact,
it like this.
yeah,
I got it
that's
like this.
what.
So
That's
y'all,
what
you recovering from 19, but you will next time. Okay, sugar. Father God, in the name of Jesus, I pray that you will bless my sister, Lord God. Touch her, Lord, with your hands of mercy, your healing hands. Lord, give her everything she needs, Lord God, to recover fully. Lord, in the name of Jesus, I pray you touch her children. Lord, help give her some help with the baby so that they will not miss a beat, that everything in school will be fine. Help her to get all of the zinc and the vitamin C, the vitamin D, all of the things that the elderberry and the teas and everything that she needs to nurse herself back to health. We bind COVID from the root and any other sickness and disease, and we call it to be so in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, sugar.
Amen.
All right. So, shut up, Deshaun. I called him. I said, "Thank you, sugar," to my son. He go to my, "You welcome, sugar." I can't stand him. Hold on, y'all. Listen to this, though. Y'all just listen to this. Wait a minute. I done did something. I done did something. Don't tell nobody, okay? Y'all, this is deep. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Amen, sugar. You know I got you anytime. Like anytime you need me, I'm here. I'll just do this on social media, not like that. I'm not like that, but anything in confidence, because that's my calling, and I'll play with my calling. But I got you, sugar.
Speak
I think
on
you
it.
know that. I'm talking to Miss Watermelon Sugar.
Oh man.
If you don't wash your hands, bro, I know you ain't.
Yeah, that cougar bug.
Okay, mute your thing so you can hear, bro.
How come he ain't at this
Hold on, listen. I'm listen.
We done had 6 chrome events. 6 chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one? Where he at? Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Why he ain't at this one? Why we ain't in New York? Why we ain't in New York? Because the last time there your husband punched on him. So you actually brought it to where he more comfortable at. So if he did decide to show up, this weirdo can have the ups on him.
That's not that's like not it. Hold on.
I hope she wouldn't do that because I love her too much. But it just look away. You didn't hear where this nigga more comfortable. So if you do show up, he can have the ups on him. Man, you foul for real. I hope that awkwardness in your home, your child don't feel. How can you support it? How can you protect the nigga that showed he couldn't protect you? Is wild for real. This nigga's a chump. This nigga's a chump. You know he ain't got the heart. Fucking a nigga bitch when you ain't got hands ain't even a smart move. But listen, that ain't even a smart move. Yeah, but he don't got hands or gun about it. So look, if the fucking a nigga bitch when you ain't got no hands ain't no smart move. But if I was him, I would have been like Bourbon Hitman and you would have been the one I talked to. Like, I don't give a fuck if you fucking this nigga. Just tell him stop doing the business. If niggas found out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We talking to Rock and Michelle, Hap and Ram. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love.
Now you see that black love thing. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Nigga wouldn't even think that y'all marriages still have to go through them stages. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years. It was nice. He cried.
This was crazy. This part was really crazy. You know I gotta stop and talk in between it for copyright stuff.
Hey, every interview. Hold it down. He already dead. Hold it down. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice. He cried big tears. He still valued by your biggest accomplishment. Front row giving you big tears. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who's oh so amazing. He'd be damned if he lose you to this bozo with braces. Nigga, hey, the world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. Hey, the world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. But this nigga behind closed doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. Got niggas making blogs and YouTube. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Cause them TMZ and same room outlets, they only know you. Listen, hey, they only know you.
They capped on it with that. They only know Remy. They don't know him.
TMZ and same room outlets, they only know you. Them TMZ and same room outlets, they only know you. Listen, he out to the best moves. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moves. So he be damned to see you get stepped to by a nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it there because I don't put the whole thing on there. But you get the gist of it. He lit it to him. You heard me? He lit it to Remy because she's standing right there, but she looked real stupid.
Oh, I'm sure she looking real stupid by the time I look at it. She gonna have that old Omaha dumb look stupid.
She looked real stupid.
That's just real stupid.
She looked real, real bad.
I'm sure she did. I mean, the point is that hell, even hearing about it because for one, you just don't do no goat mouth ass shit like that. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't give a damn how well you think your dry paper, sandpaper, snatch having ass is. I don't give a damn how much mandingo you think you packing. You don't disrespect someone or with somebody that's to held your funky ass down. Especially if you didn't want your monkey ass doggone me in prison. Cause as much as these doggone hot twats is getting passed around like a bag of Skittles, and as much as these niggas running around here with these doggone GMO nut sacks and all that old bullshit going on, and everybody passing all kind of goddamn meat diseases and skin infections and infections and issues and all that old other stuff, folk need to be like, I'm talking about like we used to do back in the day, run all up and down the doggone aisle, snotting and crying, praising God that they ain't been called the heebie-jeebies to the jeebies and the heebies. You know, I mean, let's just keep it real, because that's like even what's her name? Rest her soul, man. And I love her, man. Sean Pace Road. What's her sister name? The one. Oh my Lord, the one that she found out her husband gave her every doggone thing but the right thing in the book.
Oh, I can't think of her name, but I know you're talking about.
Durnice, that was her name because she passed here recently too.
Yep, Durnice. Yep.
Yeah, that niece, right there.
They call it niece.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? People ain't paying attention, sis. Like, look, man. It's not that much passion in the world. What kind of passion is you? That's something that you wanted to do. That ain't got nothing to do with because it wasn't available. Can't tell me that you got tired. You gave this man a whole life for him and then some. So it's deeper than that. Maybe she's subconsciously thinking something, but whatever it was, it misguided her. So now why she's supposed to be on top with her brand and his brand is overflowing, hers is sinking. Because nobody's gonna even somebody that don't mean no good or well is gonna respect. Even a fool wouldn't respect what you did was foolish. Because even they know that, like, well, damn, at least I would have did it like this if I'm gonna do it.
Right.
You took it there. And that's what solidified the fact that your husband whooped that man ass, and you turned around and literally said and protected the man whose ass was getting whooped. Let's make it make sense. Make it make sense, sir.
It don't make sense. I can't.
So the man that you've been tapping, so the man that you've been letting run it up in you on casual, you've been letting the man run up in you casually. Hold on, and you a whole wife with a family, with a baby that you wasn't supposed to have, but divinely was given.
Right.
You literally was divine because technically, her insides needed some Dr. Yaki awakenings and Dr. CB healings and all kind of other healings and reversions and even I'm talking about the net everything. She needed all the good stuff. We ain't even talking about the surgeries and all that. She needed all the good old Caribbean and New Orleans and healings and all that. She needed all that good stuff.
Right.
She didn't.
And you know what?
Man, she
He
can
loved her.
fire, man.
He loved her like she was, bro. He loved
That
her
ain't
like she
cool
was.
though. Yeah, that means you accept somebody unconditionally as they are. That's why but like with my wife knows that. That's why she can say that. She can really honestly say and look the world eye to eye and okay, yeah, I know that this man. Why would I betray? I can't betray someone that has been loyal to me and I've been equally as I've been loyal to them. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
You stupid as all get out. You dumb as a bag of rocks. Even the rocks know that they ain't that dumb. At least they know how to cry out.
You feeling this thing. Well, look, let's change that one. Because you getting a little too heated. But I want you to go back and listen to that. So you can observe her facial expressions while she's standing
Yes,
there.
man.
Ain't nothing she
I'm
can
gonna do
say
that.
either.
You right. You
Ain't
right.
nothing she can say because you can't, they not able to interrupt, I'm assuming.
Wrong is
But
wrong.
the last couple I want to talk about, and we've been over here on here almost 2.5 hours.
Ain't
Thank
nothing
God
wrong with
good.
it. They gonna
Thank
learn
God
today.
good.
Yeah,
So
all the time.
the
Yes, sir.
last couple I wanted to talk about is Shirley Strawberry and Ernesto Williams.
Who the hell is that?
Shirley
Don't get-
Strawberry is the co-host on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. I'm following.
Strawberry letter 22.
Yeah, I didn't heard. Yeah, I got you. Let's keep it moving. I know you're talking about now. I know what the story is with all that old bootleg stuff going on. What's going down?
Right. So check this out. We know now that she's getting a divorce. But just something I said earlier before you got on. And I said something that I'm going to be honest about. And I'm pretty sure anybody that's been in a relationship can be honest about the fact that everybody plays the fool sometimes. Everybody. I'm so glad you're still here, baby. Stay with me. Stay
Damn
with
right.
me.
Everybody plays the fool.
Everybody plays the fool. Everybody plays the fool. Okay. Now, so what? Everybody plays the fool sometimes. There's
Exactly.
no exception to the rule.
Hey.
Listen, baby, it may
Uh,
be factual, may be true. I ain't lying.
Eddie Kane.
Okay, okay. So check this out. Since we know this, that everybody plays a fool, we get that out the way. We know that the fact that Shirley Strawberry loved her husband, and for whatever reason, she trusted him. A lot of people will say what they won't do. A lot of people will say what they ain't gonna do. A lot of people will say what they will refuse to do until they get in that situation. Okay? A lot of times, people are judgmental over what another individual might or might not be going through simply because it's not something that they're going through at that particular time. So yeah, they're gonna say, "Oh, girl, bye. I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that and I wouldn't have this and I wouldn't have that and ain't no way he da 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 da." But the truth of the matter is, when you get in a certain situation, it don't even have to be the same situation. But when you get in a certain situation, when you in the midst of that thing, where your mind is, how your heart feels, how invested you are, where you are in your life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of those things will determine what you will and will not do. And that is the truth. The
They
reason
gonna
why
learn today.
I can say this is because I played the fool.
I know.
I played the fool.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, I can tell. Ooh, I
I
just
was
love
married.
that.
And there were some things that I thought I would never do.
Say, speak on it.
Some things I thought I would never do, never have to succumb to. Never. And I did.
That's real talk.
And even in the midst of what I was going through, the pain that I was experiencing at the time can kind of make you feel like if I just hold on a little bit longer, this situation is going to change. It's going to get better.
Speak
Because
on it.
especially when you are in church and you're involved and you're married to a pastor, so-called.
See, that's a whole different ball game
The
right
first
there.
thing people are going to tell you is, you got to have faith. You got to hold on. You can't let go. You can't give up. This is your job. You got to do this. What about the people? People. What about the people going to say? What are people going to do? You got to do this. You got to do that. And you're not really thinking about you. You're thinking about everybody that's looking at you.
Exactly.
Then you're worried about, I have invested all these years. I got these kids. I got this. We're doing in the midst of this and we did it. Let me just hold on, pray about it. Keep the faith. Cast out the demon. Do all this and the other. And things will get better. And you holding on thinking things are going to get better. Or you in a situation like, this is not happening to me. He not doing this. He not doing that because I'm this good. I'm that good. I'm too good of a wife. I'm too good of a woman. I'm too good at this. So I was in what they call denial. Could you do something? Then you have, I mean, that in other words, that support. I said all that to say, okay, you never know what you will do until you are in that situation. So when people talk about Shirley Strawberry and how she was gullible, the truth of the matter is we don't know what she was going through and what made her last this long. We don't know. We don't know if he was going upside her head.
You know what it is.
We don't know if he had her tied up in a corner store by himself, told her, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. We don't know if he was really, really hiding things from her and lying. And obviously he was. Because he had other relationships behind her back that she didn't even find out about until those jail phone calls were released.
Get rid of Rick James and Tina Marie.
She even said in one of the jail phone calls, I remember when we first got married, you were asking me about my credit. What was that about? Because now she's beginning to question all this stuff. Because now she's trying to figure out, oh, this is why you was doing this all along, Joker. And we can say, oh, I wouldn't stay. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. But when you got 2 or 3 or 4, 11 kids looking at you.
Yeah, that's a lot of cheering.
And they don't really understand what's going on. And then the next thing you know, they start taking out on you what their daddy did.
This fuck ass.
Or he got you so manipulated that you think everybody wrong except for him. We don't know what this woman was going through. That's all I'm saying. But him, we knew exactly what that joker was up to. Okay? Because not only did he have a track record over the last 30 years of doing it, but he was not only doing it to other people, to the tune of over $1 million. But he did it on too. He jacked up this woman's credit.
Wow.
She's had 5 evictions, y'all. 5. 5 evictions since she divorced this. I mean, since she been with this dude. 5.
What the hell?
Who? We know she making money. She paying her daughter's rent. Let me tell y'all a little story about me. Hear me being vulnerable again. I'm being very transparent with y'all right now. I've been doing hair since I've been a licensed cosmetologist since 1986. Okay, so I've been doing hair a very long time. I'm what they call an independent contractor or self-employed. So I control my own money. Sometimes I make $2,000 or $3,000 in a day. Depends on what day it is. Depends on what time of the month it is. It's time for relaxers, cuts, colors, weaves, whatever the case may be. You know, I bought in money like that. So that kind of money you just don't keep on you. And in order to see what you have accomplished, you put that money in a bank. Then at the end of the week, you pay your bills. So every Monday I took off for work. Except for when I was running a hair salon. I worked 7 days a week for a while. But every Monday I took off for work, and that's the day that I paid my bills and did this and that. But while I was doing hair, every day I had to make bank deposits. Because I got kids at home. I got to build a house payment, and all this other kind of stuff. So I got to make sure things are getting done. Baby, when I tell you I will be at one branch depositing money, and my ex was at another branch ATM drawing it out without me knowing. When I tell you $30 checks was bouncing, and they would bounce that bastard until starting season, and the Pistons would start the game with it. That's how much that bastard bounced. And that one check, a $30 check, ended up costing me $180. I've had 60 cents bounce and charged me $35. The most degrading thing was when I had to go and turn myself in for a fraudulent check being written off my account when I wasn't even around to write it. My ex wrote it to buy something for somebody else. So don't tell me that it ain't possible, because it is. And then when you challenge them on it, that's how narcissists is. They're going to argue till they blue in the face, and they're going to exhaust you until you see it or agree with it their way. Sometimes I would agree with a lie just so I could get some sleep. I would pay the car note, y'all. Get the money order to pay my car note. The car got repossessed with the car payment in the sun visor because the joker never paid it. And when he walked out and left, they was getting ready to take my house because he never paid the taxes. And we were sitting in the dark because he didn't pay the light and gas bill. But I worked so much that I trusted him to make my deposits. And I trusted him to take care of the bills. And we went in and we paid. Even our tithing record reflected that he held still in my tithes. We tithed together. This man was taking my tithe money and using it for his woman, her kids. I didn't find it until because he was the pastor. He had the tithing record. It wasn't until after we were divorced that I found the tithing records, y'all. And what this joker was putting in the tithes and offerings only reflected a small portion of what he made. You hear me? So I can believe that this woman was bamboozled. I can believe that. Not to mention that she's almost 70 years old. She looks gorgeous to be 68 years old. And he's 10 years her junior. So he's out here scoring people 10, 20 years younger than him. And he's using her for her credibility, her prestige, and her money. And don't tell me, oh, he really loved her. Because love don't hurt people like that. He didn't love her. He loved what she did for him. And that was the point. So I can believe that this child probably didn't know half of what was going on around her. And I got to give her that grace. Okay, let me read one of the comments. Let me see. He said, preach, Mrs. Snow. I've held on too long. I've been praying for peace and asking God why. Meanwhile, God is trying to remove my trouble so I can find my peace. And my still holding on. That's what, baby. It's not about you being hard-headed. You made a vow before God, before witnessing, and you are trying to do your best to hold on to that vow. But let me tell you something. If this person is happy and you're not,
They gonna learn some truth today, sis. It's going down for real. And that's for real, Jay. So it ain't the truth. Y'all learning and earning
a fresh
today.
start. What life would be on the other side of whatever your transgressions are at this point. I can imagine you could say, and I could do this, my kids could do that, and if that's the way you're thinking, you're not at peace, and you're not going to find peace in the midst of turmoil. But God, Jesus can bring you peace, baby. Because if he can be sleeping in the bottom of a ship while the ship is swaying, going back and forth, and that storm beating the mess out of it, he was resting well because he knew who he was. But to appease the rest of them, he came out and said, okay, peace, be still. Peace, be still. And he went back and went to sleep. But notice that he called the trouble peace. Why did he call the trouble peace? Because that's what it was. He knew that there was peace in the midst of everything that was going on. He saw it, but they didn't. So he had to call those things that be not as though they were. And he had to call it to pass so that they could see it. So now you need to ask God to let your peace be still. Start calling those things that be not as though they are. I started speaking to myself when in the midst of what I was going through at that particular time with my kid's father. And I had to say, Lord, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, one day, all is going to be over. One day I'm not going to hurt like this. I'm not going to be crying every day like this. And I'm going to be peaceful. I'm going to be all right. one day soul God. And I looked at myself in that mirror and I started declaring everything I wanted to see. You're going to be happy. You're going to be peaceful. You're going to be out of this. It's going to hurt. You're going to be this, that, and the other. He's not going to have this control over your heart, over your mind, over your this, over your that. And I kept doing it until I felt that way. But it got to a point to where even in the midst of what I was doing and what I was saying, tears was falling. And when I tell you them tears was falling and those tears were so hot, it was like acid falling on my face. That's how broken I was. That's how torn up I was. But I had to get to the point to where at some point it wasn't healthy for my children because all they saw was my face swollen and my eyes puffy every day for months. Even though I might not have let them see me crying, they knew I was. I wasn't eating. I lost 70 pounds in 3 months. Sometimes I feel like I need to do that again. But no, it was unhealthy. Because I started losing muscle mass. I felt my heart getting affected, my breathing, everything. I used praise and worship. I would put on a song on repeat and play it over and over again, turn it as loud as it would go and cry for hours. And I did that until God delivered me. But you got to allow him to do it. Don't do it. Say you're going to do it and take it back. Allow him to do it. Allow him to heal your heart. It's okay to shut your door and do what you got to do to strengthen yourself. But your babies know what you go through. They know what you're going through. They need to see you happy. They need to see you light. They need to see you free. And I'm not saying it might not even be a marital issue for you. It might be something, whatever it is. Allow God to do it for you. And that's my only, okay. You said the next, I broke and fell to my knees. Hands in the air, I surrender. Let me stop trying to control everything and let God work. That's it. That's it. That's it. And God does his best work when we surrender. Because anything with two heads is a freak. You gotta let God be the head. Okay? And that's how that goes. Well, I love you. You know, we good like that. We good like that. I'm gonna give you my email address. Put my email address in. And even if you want to email or talk or anything like that, contact me anytime you want to. I'm always gonna be open there. Anybody, and it's confidential. You'll never. You would never hear your business repeated. Ever. Never. I don't do that. You will never hear your business repeated. I don't do that. I appreciate you. I love you on purpose and ain't absolutely nothing you can do about it. So this is the other thing about the Shirley Strawberry. So with everything that she's going through, and now they're saying something about she met up with one of the exes, so she knows with one of the side chicks, so she knew what was going on. Now you got to keep in mind that she thought that the side chick was his business partner, and she thought that this side chick was an attorney. So yes, she met up with her thinking that she was meeting up with his attorney, right? But it turns out that same side chick that was his attorney dropped the dime on her because he saw how she saw how he was playing her, how he was trying to put everything, pin it all on her. See, in the meantime, he got all this time, he was dragging Shirley along, making her think that he was being set up. Like it was some old stuff that they dug up from his past and they was trying to bring it back up. And because he had a past, she thought it was so. This woman ain't got time to be sitting back wondering where he keeping up to when she trying to do what she do, keeping the show going or working, making a living. He came in between her and her daughter. And all this time, he's sitting up talking about her like a dog to his other chicks. And these other women knew he was married. And one of the women lived next door to her house. And they all got evicted at the same time. She had to do a short sale on her house in LA. She's broke. She's homeless right now. Well, I think she got an apartment now. But she was living with other people because this dude put her in a bad situation. I was in the same situation. My ex jacked my credit up. Spas that his fat butt never went to. Cars that got repossessed. I told you when he left, they was about to take my house because of taxes. My lights was off. I was so embarrassed because I had been giving this man the money to pay the light and gas bill and stuff like that. And it was in March. And the lights is off in August. And I go down there after he wrote a bad check to get him back on. Then he come and sit up and say, here, take this. He gave me $200, I think it was, on a $600 bill. And said, go make some arrangements. Get it back on. Get it before the check come back. Because he had wrote a bad check. I get down there and I sat down and the guy was like, oh, guy. Say, ma'am, I would love to work on this with you, but, you know, this bill hasn't been paid on since March. It was August, y'all. That joker was taking my money. All the money I had in the bank. And I was trying to save. It got so bad I had to be a bad mother. Why? Because I was sticking into it, trying to make this thing work. At this point, you know why? Because I didn't want to look bad in front of all these people telling me that I shouldn't have married him in the first place. So now I'm in it to save face. I loved him. And he was so narcissistic, he had my mind all jacked up. I always tell my kids, it's okay to let a man love you. And it's okay to love a man. But you let him get in your heart, not your head. When a man get in your head, that's too much. That's too much control. You let a man in your heart, but never let him control your head. That'll have you crazy. And I think that's what this situation with Shirley Strawberry was. She allowed him to get in her head. She was so in awe that this nice young dude that looked good in the suit, even though he looked a little zesty to me, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. He looked a little fat, a little fruity, little zesty. Like he had some stuff. He looked like he get the Botox to the cheeks. I'm just saying. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying. He looked like he pumping it up in the cheeks. I'm just gonna say it right there. And then now all of a sudden some woman comes out saying that she's his 30-year-old daughter's mother, and they were married, been married for 30 years, and still not divorced. How'd that happen? How you let that happen? Because he proposed to her on air, on a nationally syndicated show. He proposed to her on the radio and on air, where they film it live and show it. So you saw him propose to this woman. You saw this wedding that they had back in 2015, 2016, whatever it was. So you saw all this. Where were you then? Wife, number one. Number other. Wife, number other. Where were you then? Why you ain't speak up then? Were you on a payroll too? Were you a part of this whole conspiracy? Because I got questions. Inquiring minds trying to find out. I'm trying to make this allegedly a fact. That's all. That's all I'm doing. So where you been at? Why you ain't saying nothing? Why you ain't been saying? Why you wait till he get locked behind bars? Were you scared that Nesto was gonna come and bring that sawed off shotgun with that silencing on it that he got caught with a couple years ago? Thought he was gonna come and get two to the backside or something. But what? Yes. The inquiring minds trying to find out, baby. Huh? So that's all I'm asking. Like, what's going on? And I'm just saying, get Shirley a break. She almost 70 years old. She look good. She look like, honestly, she look like she's in maybe in her 50s. Something like that. She looks very good. Darn good. Better than some 30-year-olds. Yes, sir. Keep her body right, her hips. Oh, yes, sir. But she's a 68-year-old gullible woman that was in love with somebody who was showing her the finer things. And if you go on his on his Instagram, y'all, and check it out, you will see that all those pictures look like pictures that he got from a magazine page or something. Because it's like I don't think he has any pictures of her, him and her. The one picture that I saw that he had of her, she was back far and it was so fuzzy you couldn't see her face or anything. But the other pictures that he got him around cars and I mean, he's a 50, almost 60-year-old man. Who does that? He ain't Offset and all these kids playing with their watches and showing all the blingage. You're an old man. You want to impress me? Show you building something. Making some of that money you talking about spending. And not swindling somebody out of it. That's all I'm saying. So give her a break. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just give a woman a break. Give her a break. And then for her apology, I don't think she really, the thing she said, she thought she was talking in private to her husband. When you pillow talk to your man, y'all, it's just between y'all two. You ain't think everybody in the world gonna hear. And then she really didn't say much. She said Marjorie treated her like she needed help. She probably do. Because she looked arrogant, to be honest with you. She's a pretty little thing. She's a pretty little thing. But she probably do treat him like they the hell. And then all she said about Steve was he was winded going up and down them stairs. Steve crack on everybody. So what if she said that? If that's the worst she could do talking about somebody, then she ain't talking about him. That's equivalent to a prayer meeting. Because that was nothing. So I can understand her apologizing because number one, to be perfectly honest, there was an underlay for the overplay because the truth of the matter is her job is reputation based, so she's trying to keep her job. So she want to make cool with her boss so that he would still have her back and keep her protected. Now, if he owns the Steve Harvey Morning Show and all of the affiliates, and it was his thing, he bought that airtime, and it was his thing, it would be different. But if the airtime belongs to Radio One or whatever that station is, she can be fired because it's reputation based. And the sponsors can be affected. The sponsorship can be affected. The ratings, the image of the station. Those are the things that she was concerned about. It wasn't so much about, oh, she was so offended because the face, who gives a flying fat baby bottom if Marjorie think you to help or not? Marjorie still spending the rest of that money, them millions that Steve got. It's gonna take them a long time to be broke. That's all I'm saying. It's no big deal. But that's all. Bro, you got something you want to add in before I end this thing? You have any questions? Watermelon sugar? Make sure you
No,
get
I'm
my
good. Since you have laid the toast down, everything is good. All is well. You have spoken. The word has been said.
you. So in other words, I've been talking too much, so it's time to go.
No,
I
you
got
done held it down. You spoke what's supposed to be spoken, and that's what's supposed to be heard. That's what somebody need to hear that, and somebody heard it, and whoever heard it, trust me, they got the
okay.
message. So that's what that's about. That's how you keep that on a positive note. Now, other than that, sis, I'm good. All is well. No stress. Been barbecue. Me and my wife been put it down, put our foot in the meat. Put something together, and you think we'd have been marinating the meat for a whole week. And it's just that tender. So other than that,
Oh, sure,
we chilling.
sure.
No,
Y'all
ain't no
just got
stress. There's so much been going on. I'm gonna tell you, and to add on to the encouraging thing of what folks is going on before we do get up off of here. Look, y'all, always remember it don't matter what is going on. I can promise y'all. I will say this. I ain't because I'm not gonna speak. I'm actually not supposed to, and I'm not gonna speak on it. So all I can say is this: don't don't think that the impossible is impossible because the impossible is really
woo.
not. It's just trust and believe. Most things are a matrix, but if you learn to follow the blueprint, which is the protocol, which is the instructions, which is the booklet, which is the ways to do it, and all that, then you really have nothing to worry about. But most of us, what we lose at is because we fail to follow instructions. And that is the problem right there because if you don't know the instructions, then you don't understand the rules to the game. And when you don't know the rules to the game, somebody got to lose. Which
There you
side you
go.
gonna be on? You gonna win or you gonna lose? Because even a loss is really a lesson learned. That's all it is.
Exactly.
It's
And
just basically an
you know what?
opportunity delayed. A loss
You
is an opportunity delayed.
exactly. You know what? I'm glad you said that. And I'm going to add to that by saying whenever you take a test, an exam, a quiz, after you take that test and you check it, you know how some cases the teachers say everybody exchange papers, give it to somebody else, don't check your own paper. And so you check and you go over and you see somebody else's answers to your question that you might have like toyed with or something like that, and you thought you knew the answer but you weren't sure. So once you go through and you check all the answers and you see that's what it was.
Yeah.
You didn't get it right on the test, but after you went over the test, you see what the answer was,
Uh,
and then it sticks now because you know what you did wrong. So when you take the test again, if you took a quiz and you take the actual test, you're going to get the answer right because you reviewed it. You saw what you did wrong. You saw the difference between selecting A, B, or both, you saw the differences. So, like you said, experience is the teacher.
That's right.
Sometimes you gotta mess up in order to make up.
Uh, you gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. And sister, we all receive the same message.
Uh,
But I
oh,
want you to email me, babe. I want you to email me so we can stay in contact off of here. Because there's times that I'm thinking about you and I'm like, I wonder how can I get in touch with her? Because you're on my mind.
time for us to
So
top
yeah.
together,
So
man.
just
Period.
make sure you guys, anybody, if you want to email me, you want to get in touch with me off of YouTube, you can always catch me. Same my Sis-Lo 2008 on IG, and you can catch me on YouTube or by email, and I will respond. Just put in the memo line, in the subject line, who you are, because I don't want to mistake you for junk mail.
Oh, because this show gonna go to spam.
Yeah.
Like green eggs
Yeah.
and ham.
Huh?
I said going to spam like green eggs and ham.
You so funny. Well, I'm going to end this live. We're over 3 hours now. I appreciate you coming on here. I have had a ball. I don't know about anybody else. I've had a ball. I'm trying to come on more consistently. Please, guys, like this, share. Okay, thank you, Sugar. I'm going to check it when I get off. Like this video, share this video, and invite somebody to come and subscribe, because I'm trying to get my 1,000, y'all. I've been at this thing for a while, and I want to get past 300. I want to get my 1,000. So I can finally be a big girl and be monetized. Have the little perks and stuff that everybody else have, right? On my own emojis and all this beautiful thing. Yeah.
All right.
So I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And we'll never say goodbye, because that's permanent. I'm going to see you all again, as long as the Lord keep me here. So we don't say goodbye, we say later for now.
Later for now.
And if you're from the D, what we say, bruh?
What up, though?
What up, though?
You
What up,
already
though?
for sure.
I do. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you in the chat, bro.
For
Later for
sure.
now.
You already know. Already. Late.
Tell my sister I love her. Good night.
Likewise.
All right.
All right.
Oh, I only need 500 now. Well, let me get 200 more. Let me get 200 more. Oh, I thought it was only 500 for if you got the doing the reels thing. But honey, listen.
Tell them to run it.
Right. Run that honey. Ooh, run it. Run a honey. Okay, let me go. Okay. I love y'all. And you can help me with that too, Sugar, because I'm so green to all of the rules and the regulations. I got to look all that stuff up. Later for now, y'all. Peace.
Hey, sis, you already know what it is.
Uh-huh.